Sound good.
Much better.
Good. All right.
Just wait till you get excited, though.
No.
Drew, can you do me a favor?
That's when the peaks go up.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh,
hey,
God.
Drew.
What?
I don't think you're a real Jets fan.
Damn. You
Can you get loud about it?
You gonna stop hating me on my. You gonna stop hating me.
All right, good. That's perfect. No. Drew, your mic is perfect. Your mic is. That was a test.
Stop eating you.
Oh, okay. All right. I got it. All right. Fuck you. You start heating me up on my Jet shit.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Yeah, I'm in go mode. Go. Yeah, I'm in go. What's up, guys? Welcome to a new episode of the OSA Out of Shape Allstars.
I really can't keep it together.
Episode 20. That's my attempt at ASMR. Y'all like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, it's cool.
I don't have nothing crunchy to eat though. You gotta have like crunchy foods and shit. But welcome to a new episode of the OSA Out of Shape Allstars, episode 20. We got the whole crew here today. DQ over there munching. I just was munching. I just overall 70. I was just eating a Nutri-Grain bar, like snack. I'm trying to
from BJ's.
Okay. All right.
Eddie got some snacks coming soon. We'll see on camera. But welcome to the episode, man. We're gonna have some fun because we got a lot to talk about in sports, like always. Episode is brought to you by Culture Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. Johnny's in the building. Drew's in the building. DQ's here. Kev's here. Our host Eddie Corchada is here. I'm here, and let's kick it off with the open run. I want to start with the most depressing news going on right now. We're going to the NFL.
Yeah, we're gonna start there. Great.
We're gonna start right there.
Terrific. Can't wait.
Some interesting shit, Ed. Man, I got some shit to say to you, Ed.
Because
start with Kev's boldest prediction coming true.
Cam prediction came true, but other than that, they did my nigga Cam, Superman, Newton, dirty, and released them, man. Released them from the New England Patriots. Mac Jones is now. Mac Jones is now the starter, official starter for the New England Patriots. Fellas, how we feeling about this? John, kick us off. How you feeling, John?
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what the fuck? I woke up, seen the news, like, damn, they really cut my man Cam. But, there's a lot of chatter going around. I heard my man didn't want to take that shot. That's why he got cut, ultimately. So...
yeah,
that makes sense.
So
speaking on that too, John, there is some rumors coming out of Jacksonville that the reason why some of the guys got cut in Jacksonville. Now I didn't go through all the cuts. Obviously, I didn't have time to since today was cut day. A lot of people got cut. A couple of notable guys too, but there's rumors coming out of Jacksonville that some of the main reasons why half the guys in Jacksonville were cut were because they were unvaccinated. So they might have kept the weaker player.
And I've said this like on the pod before. I'm like, yo, like you can't be like undrafted or somebody that's really scraping the bottom of the barrel to make a team and not be taking a stance. Like I'm not getting vaccinated. Like you're bugging.
Yeah, you don't really have any leverage at that point. But again, somebody like Cam, with some
major player though.
But I'm saying, but even with a major
players will get away with it.
Major player is gonna be a different thing. But Cam, he's a player who, to me, with New England last season, it was a desperate move to get him. I don't see that was a move out of desperation. And then now that they have Mac Jones, they were actually looking for a reason to give him the reins and shit. And Cam had that COVID incident.
The miscommunication.
The miscommunication shit that led to
Cam up.
Right. So exactly. So that just opened the door for them to do what the fuck shit that they was gonna do a little bit earlier. Like they were gonna do it already, but the way they did it this time, I mean, so early is fucked up to me because again, to me it's like Cam wants to be a starter anywhere, but you cut him at the end of preseason. He don't get a chance to go anywhere. He don't get a chance to learn any new offense. So right now, he's fucking either stuck or not playing or stuck playing a backup position somewhere because he don't have, unless he go like fucking Washington or something like.
So Juan Rivera was asked, obviously, Juan Rivera was asked, and they said, did Cam pop up on your radar? He said, of course Cam popped up on my radar, but Ryan Fitzpatrick is our starting quarterback. So he went out and, he's supporting Fitz. So I started looking around the league.
Because why would he say anything else? Like,
Cam is not
going to
got the Colts on that list.
So no, I actually don't have the Colts on that list. So looking around the league, you figure Carson Wentz is going to be healthy. So you did mention that. The only other teams that pop out to me would be if Detroit gets off to a slow start and Jared Goff doesn't pan out as well. I think that's actually even a good scheme fit as well. But the two other teams that really,
how much money they got invested in Jared Goff?
I mean, they traded Stafford away, so they ended up getting more revenue from the Rams as opposed to, they lost Stafford for him.
Gotcha.
And again, obviously, Jared Goff, any kind of injury that could happen to, and obviously that's the other part of it too that we're not really looking at. We can go through week one where these guys haven't been like really, really hit, like the starters haven't at least. So all it takes is, a weird, we saw what happened with Dak Prescott, things happen. Yeah. I mean, so Cam should get a job pretty soon. But the two teams that jumped off the page to me were the Broncos and, more importantly, the Houston Texans. Why I say the Houston Texans is, well, we don't really know what's going on with Deshaun. I know John trying to be funny, John trying to be cute, sending me pictures of maybe Miami's going to trade for him, maybe trade up for Tua. Yeah, that's great. Nobody wants to trade for Deshaun because they don't know if he's going to actually face legal action. I think it came out saying that he was he's on a weird list. So he can play until he can't play, basically. Right. That's what I read in between the lines. Yeah. So obviously if he faces any kind of legal trouble, then obviously he's
question is, why would you even think Denver if they got Locke and Teddy out there?
Well, they got Locke and Teddy. Again, it's just maybe if it doesn't work out with Teddy they've already seen what they've seen with Locke. I don't think they believe in him. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gotten Teddy if they
did announce a starter out there?
Teddy is the starter.
Teddy has been announced as a starter.
And the Broncos want a pocket quarterback. Teddy going to play the pocket. He ain't going to be running it.
And that's what I'm saying. Teddy's a safe QB. Like I said, he remind me a lot of Tyrod. Whereas like they are fillers until the next move. So they're not gonna bring in Cam because Cam ain't the next move. So again, I've been hearing things about the whole Deshaun Watson going to Miami, and then because Miami Deshaun Watson going to Miami, Tua going to Houston, but the fact that Deshaun might not work or be able to play, having Cam as a safety blanket until they figure out like what's going on with Watson. That's what I've been saying a lot of. That's possibly the fit for him. Only again, the disadvantage to Cam is he don't know any offense. That's why I said Washington would be the best because Scott Turner is the offensive coordinator who he worked with, Ron Rivera who he's worked with. So like, of course he's gonna say Fitz is his guy, but they backup is that other white boy. Who I don't think they
Taylor Heineke, Heineke, who I loved in that one game.
Yeah, the one game, but I still don't see Washington believing in him as as their QB. So that could be a spot for Cam. I just don't like the dirty shit how they did Cam, man. They look for a reason, and they've been looking for a reason. I knew this shit was gonna happen. It's fucking Boston. They don't want no fucking black man leading their team. It is what it is. It's fucking New England.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like yo, they don't.
The fuck out of here.
Yo, you got to know the culture of the city, man. They don't want no fucking guy. Bro, they ain't want them niggas out there either.
Yeah, they didn't, but they were like, "Hey, I appreciate the championship."
Right, exactly. You
appreciate the championship.
You want a ring, but get the fuck out of here. Like. They don't care about them niggas.
The minute KG and Pierce went to Brooklyn, they were like, yeah, good riddance. They fucking suck. Why couldn't we get one of these nice kids like Stephen Curry? It would have been good, right?
Right, exactly. But man, that shit's fucked up, man.
Wait, Stephen Curry's black? Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Well, the good part of Steph is the light skin.
The red bone.
The red bone part of it. But also Trevor Lawrence is named starter.
Oh, shocker! What a shock!
And had a good preseason, final preseason game.
Yeah, finally threw a touchdown. Obviously, what we're missing is that Urban Meyer was supposedly there's a quarterback controversy. Ends up trading Gardner Minshew to Philly. So Gardner Minshew now the backup in Philly.
And Hurts he just was named the starter. So but right now, should Hurts be worried about having
Minshew mania? Hell, fucking yeah! I'd be shitting bricks.
Well, Mitchell's trying to be a starter.
Mitchell said it like I'm not here. I'm not going anywhere when I'm not starting. So the fact that the Eagles took him knowing his stance, it's kind of like, you know, if I was Jalen, I'd be looking at their ass.
They're trying to put some pressure on Hurts. Like, just let them know, like, as soon as you can't be fucking up. You get like 1 or 2 passes of fuck ups. But
how you do that to a a fucking rookie, unexperienced
second
QB,
year.
Yeah, second. It's still a rookie. He's still inexperienced though. Like,
yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm sorry. He's whack. He sucks. Alabama quarterbacks suck. And honestly, one other thing on the whole AFC East thing that's happening right now. Shout out to all the hack media guys that are like, fucking young quarterbacks, a new era in the AFC. Bro, it's been a new era for the last like 4 or 5 years. Ever since Brady left, ever since Josh Allen merged, Sam Darnold and Josh Allen were drafted in the same fucking draft. Tua was drafted right after. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I understand that all 4 quarterbacks now are super young. Whatever it is, what it is. But the point that I was trying to make is that Alabama quarterbacks suck, and I hope that Mac Jones fucking sucks because fuck that. How do they get their guy after the first time they actually needed to go get a guy? I mean, I'm out here fucking going through 18,000 different fucking quarterbacks. Got to sign fucking veterans like Brett Favre, who doesn't want to fucking be here.
Well,
I got to go out and go get fucking Ryan Fitzpatrick.
It's still to be determined. We don't know if that's the
Alabama quarterbacks suck. They don't have a good history.
Yeah. So how you know Mac Jones gonna pan out?
Right. We don't know.
I'm just saying. I think he fell to the right system, and it's bullshit.
I think Mac Jones is gonna pan out perfectly because he's gonna.
Yo, shut the fuck up, John. Take that Patriot Robert Kraft, Bill Belichick dick out your fucking mouth, son. Yo, you sound like Drew these days. Honestly, now I'm sick and tired of you, John. You always root for the fucking Patriots. You always fucking suck in the Patriots, John. Are you a closet Patriots fan? Huh? Are you a closet Patriots fan?
Yo, it's some hostility in here. John, an open Patriots fan. What are you talking about? Ain't no
yo, I just love it, bro.
For you to cry on at the end of the season. Mac Jones is gonna be, bro. He's a type of quarterback that's gonna do everything they tell him to do.
Shut the fuck.
He ain't gonna try to do nothing extra.
He ain't gonna do nothing. He's
gonna do what they tell him to do. And if he succeeds at that,
yeah.
All right, ready? Former Alabama quarterbacks: AJ McCarron, Greg McElroy. I'm only gonna do current ones. Lane Kiffin, Jamarcus Russell. He was really good.
Jamarcus Russell went to LSU.
Well, it's apparently he's on this list. Maybe he went to Alabama for a year.
Yeah, probably
transferred. Todd McShay apparently was a Alabama quarterback. And then old quarterbacks, Joe Namath.
That's one. That's like 60 years ago.
Won a Super Bowl exactly. Bart Starr, Green Bay Packers, whatever.
Right.
Mike
Shula. 100 years ago.
So Dev, you heard that.
Mike Shula.
40 years later, Mac Jones. And
right.
That's the one. That's gonna be the one that's gonna be good for Alabama.
Alabama get one a century. One QB a century.
It's gonna be Mac Jones.
It's gonna be Mac Jones. Josh Stafford is Mac Jones. Other news in the NFL, Cole Beasley was fined due to not being vaccinated. Him along with a few more players. So the NFL is pushing the COVID vaccinations now.
Fine, yeah.
I just don't. They doing it before the games, bro.
No vaccine.
They pushing the fines for the COVID vaccination. Cole Beasley, who has been very open about not taking the vaccination. With the
said they ain't gonna make him take it too.
They said they ain't gonna make him. But shit, preseason they fining you. What do you think they're gonna do during the regular season?
Important players. You say important players is gonna be different.
He ain't going nowhere.
Cole Beasley ain't the star of their team, like.
But you say I'm not even
it's not funny too because Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley out here.
No, Cole Beasley is a good player, but Fields can move without him.
No. I'm talking like in
Diggs,
general.
Gabriel Davis and Emmanuel Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders is like, I'm talking about the latter part of my career. I'm good. I'll take that slot.
These COVID things is gonna be for real like important players. Like,
oh yeah, right. You saying like we'll see when the regular season when the big dogs
start to get COVID. Let's see when Ezekiel Elliott is not taking the vaccine. What Cowboys gonna do?
Now
like,
Zeke don't have
some shit like that.
Zeke don't have a vaccination.
No, I mean, I'm talking in general. I don't know specifically. So I'm saying exactly.
Because I'm saying I was thinking like, what big name players?
I gotta look. I gotta actually look.
Because that's a good question. Like
hypothetical.
The hypothetical has to be where we have proof of somebody that real stature to say, okay, this might cause the NFL some trouble. If everybody getting vaccinated, then it's like Cole Beasley and them other motherfuckers gonna keep getting their fines. But if all the big name niggas, the top 100, if they all vax, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna give these motherfuckers fines because now we got to protect the big name.
Oh shit! All right, you ready? I got a list here.
I mean, D Hop is not.
Listen. He got a list.
I said I have a list here.
Let him go.
Okay, all right, talk guys.
Conceded, Mr. Everything's all about me.
No,
Mr. Let Me Talk. Christian McCaffrey, Najee Harris, Josh Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, Joe Mixon, Lamar Jackson, Allen Robertson, Adam Thielen, a lot of Adams. Those are the biggest names that could affect their team in an article I found. So
and they're not vaccinated?
They're not unvaccinated.
They're not vaccinated.
Yeah.
Not one no box.
Those some big names.
Those are some big names.
Big names.
CMC, B Hop,
Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Lamar. Nobody care about Lamar.
Yeah. I mean, we care about Lamar.
I care about Lamar.
No, I'm saying like, because he's had his issues with COVID,
taking shits on the field and shit.
And it seemed like, even with him having his issues, they still it's like, yo, nigga, get your vaccination. Like, he ain't really one of those people. Like, he's a star, he's a talent, but he ain't like the A-list.
He's not white. That's what you're saying.
Okay, yeah.
You can say it. Just say it.
Right.
That's
true.
He's not white, and I'm sorry, he's not white, and he's a quarterback. If he was white and like a wide receiver, I'm sorry, if he was Lamar Jackson, the wide receiver, then maybe it would have been, maybe, oh shit.
Right.
He caught like 25 touchdowns.
I don't know, man. The NFL is going to continue with the craziness, but the preseason is over. We're gearing up. We're getting ready for the regular.
Hey guys, I think we can only say this like maybe 2 more times. Football's back.
Football is definitely
back.
Are you ready for the football?
I can't wait to hit at it again, man.
Feels good. Feels good. Feels good.
Great.
Hey, we
These
made it.
hiccups is gonna be annoying though.
You said what?
You know it's crazy.
You COVID hiccups is gonna be annoying as shit.
You know it's crazy. Like in the
finally.
Like I had it written down, and I just realized the Pats they cut Cam, but also this past week a former QB called out Cam, former Patriot.
John, you're breaking up.
For listening to rap music and said rap music.
John, you was breaking up. We didn't hear what
you were breaking up. Who are you talking about?
No. All right. So this past week, y'all hear me clear? Or still
much better.
Up? All right. So this past week, a QB that used to play for the Patriots came out before Cam got cut. He said,
we're left in suspense. So Johnny's internet's been going in and out. Johnny Wi-Fi's is back, everyone.
Johnny, we ain't hear you. We just still ain't hear you.
So we'll wait for John to come back, but I have some big cut news, I guess. Whatever. Today was obviously cut day. I didn't really get to dive deep into it, but we'll just go about over the notable ones. Maybe I'll post something out after to the OSA page. But Malcolm Butler is on the injured reserve / retired list. So he says he's been dealing with some personal stuff. Who knows what that might be? You know, I don't know if it's because he's
Johnny leave,
vaccinated.
Johnny, leave and come back. Leave and come back because you're breaking up.
It's not really a cut, but I will talk about the 2 trades since we're already on here. I will talk about the 2 trades that my New York Jets made this past weekend that I thought was awesome. So we lose Carl Lawson and we go trade for Shaq Lawson. So I think eventually, hopefully, inevitably, when we got the Lawson brothers back together, that's just going to be fucking amazing. But we also traded Chris Herndon to the Vikings with the injury to their guy. I think we only got like a 6th and a 5th for it.
Yeah, Irv Smith.
Irv Smith, who's that? Tight end?
Tight end.
Michael Thomas is expected to. That's his. Oh, yeah, I couldn't think of his name yesterday when I was recording Dykeman. I don't know why I couldn't think of Michael Thomas's name, but he's not cut. Makes the team, but he's going to miss the first 6 weeks. He's on the physically unable to perform list or the PUP list. Giants make a trade, and they trade for O-lineman Ben Burleson from the Ravens. And another notable cut. I know people say kickers don't matter, but I really liked him. I basically drafted him like almost in every league when I needed one late, because I would always get my late kicker. But Michael Badgley from the Los Angeles Chargers. It's super hard to say that. Los Angeles, not San Diego anymore. He got cut as well. So like I said, I didn't go through all the cuts. Obviously, if I missed anybody major or important, sorry, figure it out. It's Thursday now at this point. I mean, cut day was today, so figure it out.
Anything else in the NFL? Drew, you got your hand raised?
No. I'm doing something.
All right, but
back.
John is back. But what you said?
Yeah, John, what were you talking about?
Before we move from the NFL.
Before Cameron got cut. I'm still breaking up?
Yeah.
Really?
No, John, they're fucking
prevent you from saying it, leaking this information.
Hey, wow. I'm breaking up. Hold up.
All right. So I have another one too. I killed 2 running backs this past weekend.
Yo, Eddie, you are the biggest jinx ever, bro.
I killed 2 running backs. I mentioned Cam Akers and J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins got ACL tear,
and both guys are out for the season. But big news
too. That should have been when you hear this.
Big news here. Sony Michel gets traded to the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, which is good.
Which is good for Damian Harris to step up for the Patriots. Again, if we're still talking fantasy, a little bit of fantasy. Sony Michel's value, I think, goes up, but you still have Darrell Henderson, who they're really, really high on. But again, he could vulture some touchdowns for him. But again, who knows what's really going to happen with him too? Because health wise, I'm not really. I love Sony Michel as a running back. I'm not sure if he's a every down back. I don't think he's like a workhorse.
No, I don't think he is.
But if he starts getting 3rd down looks, he's getting goal line looks. That's great. Damian Harris, I think his value is going to go through the roof. I don't want to give you guys too much information because.
That offense gonna be a group effort in the red.
Sony Michel ain't gonna always be the runner. He gonna be.
And obviously with the Patriots, you never know. Yeah, you still have Damian Harris there. Sorry, not Damian Harris. What the fuck is James White and Rex Burkhead, who apparently just fucking is good for 7 touchdowns a fucking year. Because you let the black man do all the work, and then you let the white boy go in there. That's how a white man runs the football. Shout out Stone Cold Steve Austin. And obviously with the J.K. Dobbins injury, you see Gus Edwards move up in that.
Todd Gurley's still a free agent.
But that's again another rumor that Todd Gurley could or could not sign. Also, I have a question for everybody. And then John, now that I think your Wi-Fi is good, I want you to tell us that story. Where does Larry Fitzgerald sign to?
He's a free agent.
No way.
Isn't that crazy?
He's a free agent. I thought he was
signed to University of Phoenix.
I thought he was still with the Cardinals, but
I thought so too. But he's not in no rush to play football. But anybody can make that call.
Oh, somebody just make the call. Like have him on your team as a veteran leader.
But I'm saying, Larry, this the best setup you done had, bro. Like,
yeah, you could just chill, call this your retirement tour, just chill, maybe catch a touchdown.
Catch a few touchdowns.
Chill. Yeah. You don't even need to do anything. Just be there
exactly.
as a secondary coach.
Here, don't be surprised the Chiefs or Buccaneers come calling for last.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's
definitely.
One of these big major teams.
The Chiefs, maybe the Bucks don't need him.
Bucks don't, but Bucks, that's the type of
Bucks will
team.
do it. That's some type of fucking Tom Brady.
They don't need
bullshit.
him, but fuck it.
They'll be like, oh my God. Tom Brady just throws the first touchdown of Larry Fitzgerald, you know, the 300 touchdown of Larry combined. Their age is 167.
Imagine this nigga having Mike Evans, Larry Fitz, Godwin, Antonio Brown.
Wait, Gronkowski.
Just go. You got everybody run across the field and shit. Your defense can't do nothing. Your secondary can't do shit with that, man. They barely can do something.
That'd be crazy because literally Fitz not as fast, but he still can run the route.
Yeah,
he can still get open. So
nasty route running.
But if he gets signed and he doesn't go back to the Cardinals, those two teams would be the two teams to look out for: is Chiefs, Bucks.
I'm telling you, Tampa remind me of Lakers that year when Karl Malone and shit, like when Lakers were getting all them old niggas. That's what Tampa do. Like, let's get everybody nobody else wants. They still good. We can use them. They ain't gonna do much, but we got them on the roster when we need them. Put them in there and shit. But John, what was your story about?
Let's hear it.
Patriots?
Before my Wi-Fi tripped out, but I was saying I had it written down in my notes, but it's just the irony. I didn't bring it up. We got caught up and talk about the Cam Newton situation, but a former quarterback who used to play for the Patriots came out and like before Cam got cut, he came out and said rap music is the reason why Cam's not performing as well, and rap music is a distraction. And
can I guess who the quarterback was?
You can guess, but you probably not gonna guess.
I think I heard about that. I forgot who said it, but that was a lame ass.
Wrote it down.
I heard it though.
Where's this guy's at?
That take was horrible.
It was Jimmy G.
Nah, definitely not. Jimmy G fucks hookers. He fucked me Khalifa?
Yeah. What Stephen they used to call Jimmy G?
What Jimmy GQ.
He used to call him a something.
Porn star Jimmy.
Yeah, right. Porn star Jimmy.
Yeah. It was Drew Bledsoe, by the way.
It was Drew Bledsoe?
Yeah, for sure, Drew Bledsoe. Yeah, I mean, come on, look at him.
It wasn't Drew Bledsoe.
It was definitely Drew Bledsoe. Ryan Mallett. Ryan Mallett.
Scott Zolik. And it's crazy. Yesterday, he apologized a day ago before Cam got cut for his racially insensitive remarks towards Cam Newton.
So
that's more than racially insensitive.
Yeah, so if he was playing country, he'll play better?
Yeah. Cold beer,
it's just the irony that comes out and then like a few days later Cam gets cut.
I don't want to fuck my sister, but she's looking good tonight.
Anyway, moving on from the NFL, we're going to get into the other fuck shit that happened this past weekend. Tyrone Woodley v. Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Eddie, you said, when we was talking in the group, you said you got a take on this. You got a lot to say about this.
Yeah, man. First of all,
take it away.
Yeah, the undercards were great. Serrano absolutely fucking destroyed that bitch. I mean,
that's a Puerto Rican chick, right?
Yeah, she and her husband was fired up, dude. That dude, I mean,
that's the 6 rings on.
Son, I'm telling you, if I had that guy in my corner, I think if anybody had that guy,
you win it. You
win it no matter what. That dude was just
no matter what you do,
so much energy. But onto the main card, obviously Tommy Fury wins this fight, who may or may not be the next guy that's gonna fight Jake.
It ain't gonna happen.
But here's the deal, Jake. We've already discussed this. I've already told this 100 times. The guy can put asses in the seats. I think his camp is fucking brilliant. I think they knew exactly who to set up fights with, who to accept fights from. I'm sure Jake's got DMs from every UFC fighter, every fucking boxer. And they ain't answering none of that. All these amateur boxers, they're not answering none of that because they're hand selecting fighters that he can take. But people he can take. People and or fighters. So the problem with you got a lot of people going, well, why doesn't Jake fight Nate Diaz? Why doesn't he fight Conor? Like again, if he's going to stick with the UFC guys and not the boxers, the problem is that Dana has final say on this, right? And Dana's not going to put out one of his best dudes to maybe potentially, because again, clearly this doesn't work. You even saw in the Woodley fight. I'm gonna get on Woodley a little bit, but you saw in the Woodley fight, he reverted back to his MMA style. Like once he got himself in trouble, knew that he needed to go for the knockout, he started getting lower, and his stance was weird. And you know what I mean? Like he's not a boxer. So if I'm Dana White, I'm not gonna put out like Izzy or a Usman to go fight one of these Paul boys and then lose to one of these Paul boys because it don't
benefit them.
They don't do that, right? Exactly.
It don't benefit Dana White to do so.
Exactly. So obviously they're building up this whole beef with the Paul, saying that obviously all these fighters are making the most money they've ever made than they would if they would stuck with the UFC. Obviously with the UFC, there's a lot of underlying issues with pay and how things work.
I believe it though. I believe it.
No, for sure. So and obviously they're hyping this all up to be something at some point, whatever. I think ultimately if Jake or Logan actually gets a fight with a real fighter, like let's say, like a Tommy Fury or like even one of these big name dudes, like if you get like it's not gonna happen, but a Canelo, right? You know what I mean? Like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna be towards the end, and like they're like, all right, this is the final bag that we have.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna get my shit rocked.
Right.
But this is it. Like we're not gonna be able to do this again. But what I saw in that fight was Jake was exposed, right? So Jake has only gone to the first round in all knockouts. And again, granted, he fought a fat, out of shape Ben Askren. And he fought who's not a boxer. Who's not a boxer, who's a wrestler. And again, if roles were reversed, if Jake was in the UFC cage with them,
he would have got killed.
Oh, he's dead. Like he's a dead person. But again, he's promoting himself as a boxer. Right. So obviously Jake hasn't gotten to a point where he's gotten past the first round because he just knocks everybody out in the first round. Look, good for him, but
definitely his first test.
Jake definitely held he was using the ring to his advantage, right? And Tyron early was striking, but he wasn't hitting any combos. It's not like he doesn't know how to hit combos. Usually Woodley
2 rounds, he threw 14 punches in 2 rounds. It's terrible.
He knows his swing, if it connects, can knock somebody the fuck out. And arguably, one would say that he did. If it wasn't for the ropes, Jake probably would have hit the mat. But again, credit to Jake for using the ring to his advantage, knowing being a boxer. Again, the guy's a millionaire. He's been doing this for 3 years. Like, if we were millionaires and you focus, I'm not saying you could be a boxer, but I'm saying if you had unlimited amount of money and all the time in the world to do it, if you wanted to get good at something, you could get decent. You could. You
have time. If you have
the time, you have the resources.
That's the money.
Exactly. It's the $1 million question. If you have $10 million unlimited money, could you learn how to fly a plane? Yeah, probably. You know what I mean? Like that's just how things work, right? So if you have all the unlimited money that you have, can you become a semi-professional boxer? Which I think that's what he can categorize himself. Even though he hasn't fought a boxer yet, that he fought a boxer. Now, I think Woodley gave up. I think Woodley knew that he needed to get that knockout. I think him thinking that that's what it was when he knocked Jake down, but he bounced off the ropes, that I think he thought that was the end. And then when Jake got back up, again, shout out to him, credit to him, he got up. Granted, the ropes were there, but he got up. And he showed resilience after and then ended up winning the next couple of rounds. But I think what Woodley really, really, really exposed about Jake is that Woodley felt that power. Woodley felt a couple shots from Jake, and that shit didn't do nothing. Yeah, it knocked out a fat, out of shape Ben Askren.
Right.
It knocked down a, gassed, winded Nate Robinson. And I don't know who the fucking first fight was. I'm sure it was another TikToker.
It was a YouTuber.
Another
KSI.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And again, I don't know anything about him. I didn't watch that first fight, but he felt that power and shook it off several times. And then Jake got sloppy. Now, if Jake would have fought a Tommy Fury, who's this young kid? He's coming up real bad. Decap is in love with him. He's coming out of Golden Boy Mayweather brand too. He's all in that umbrella. If he fought any kind of semi-professional or professional boxer, Jake was throwing punches that he would not get. He was swinging off of his back foot. If he did half those punches that he got away with, again, if Woodley was half as experienced as Jake was, Jake is on the fucking ground, and I think they know it. So this is what they do. They build the play. They did everything right. So he fights a YouTuber, and they're like, it's just a YouTuber. Fight an athlete. He fights an athlete. Granted, it's Nate Robinson. But he wins that. We'll fight somebody in the UFC. So he fights a UFCer. Right, knocks him out. Right. Well, he's never been past. He's never been past the first round. How is he going to come back? Well, he just did all that. You know what I mean? And the fact that it went to the split decision was crazy. I think the only reason why that one judge said it was because of maybe you could consider it a knockdown. I would consider it a knockdown. I think what it should have done.
I consider it a knockdown.
It's a knockdown. Yeah, I think if he would have got up, whatever. I think he would have been fine. But like what they usually do in boxing,
through the rope in the second rope from the top corner.
Yeah. And Jake did hit Woodley once, and he did get a little shaky there. I did see that where he's like, I'm not trying to completely. But again, credit to these fucking white boys, man. These $1 million Nickelodeon, Disney, fucking TikTok white boys. Like, they know how to put asses in the seats.
To me, it just shows me you really don't have to be good at anything. You just have to have influence.
You just gotta cultural appropriate and lie by being good.
It's all about influence. Like the celebrity and the star is so vast now because there's so many forms of media. There's so many different.
They just got here.
Stars created, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. There's so many people in this world especially dealing with social media that has influence, has a following and they have money. Once you throw money on behind it, like Ed said, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Mm-hmm. He has a huge following, bigger than any of these UFC fighters, and therefore he can drive people to come out. He can sell fucking seats.
Yep.
He don't even have to ever take boxing seriously. If he talk his shit, it's all a circus. But what this show was, not only are boxing about landing a punch, being able to take one. And this is the first time somebody popped his ass and he said, oh shit, it does go both ways. It does, it is. There is
there is cause and effect.
Right, there's a cause and effect. There's a reaction to every action. And Woodley just being like a fucking street fighter, because that's what MMA is, organized street fighting, doing the basic street fight. Set up with the left, power with the right. Set up with the left, power with the right. And he kept hitting his ass with that. And that's why Jake is staying back.
He's an experienced boxer. He was just like, at this point, he went straight, he went straight Mayweather. He was like, all right, cool.
Right, let me stay
now
back.
All I got to do is just
because I'm bigger than him. I have the reach. He has to get close to me. Now I'm going to just get him with the jabs. I'm going to stand back. I'm going to keep running, standing with the jabs. He ain't going to go against no fucking Tommy Fury now. Because, again.
I think they have a couple more of these clips in them. I think it's going to go Jake, Logan, Jake, Logan, Jake.
Right.
Did you
so
see
at some point.
After the fight, Jake tweeted like something that sounded like he might be retiring from boxing.
So it's a semi-retirement. So it's on
I think so too, but
you never know. He said, I think I might need to chill out for a second, figure out who I am. I'm only 24. I'm changing. I'm growing. I'm learning a lot. I'm going through ups and downs. I'm making mistakes, but I'm keeping my head on straight. I'm just going to get back in the gym when I'm ready, and we'll see.
Yeah, he has to take a break. He's not.
Too
raw.
He wasn't ready for a real bout. And also, to be fair, he's had. I mean, again, granted, they're not. They weren't long, but they basically fought Askren like 3 months ago. Most fighters, you only see them fight 3 times a year, maybe if that, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
But I think they're just going to keep doing this build-up where Logan gets a fight, Jake gets a fight, Logan gets a fight, Jake gets a fight, Logan gets a fight. They're going to keep doing it, and they're going to keep maybe winning these, whatever, until they can build up to like, and I think. I think for Conor, that's what I'm saying. I think it gets to the point where it's a Conor or it's a Canelo or it's a Tommy Fury. When it ever gets to that point, like that's to them, that's gonna be like, yo, this is the end. right? Like this is where it ends, and they don't give a
All
fuck.
you do about, like,
They're gonna probably make
like,
over $5 million on it, right?
Ed,
So
Ed,
if they lose, then they lose.
Ed, answer me one question. Like,
Yeah.
how, like, realistically, how many UFC people can he take?
Well, again, is at some point if Dana gets tight, and Dana's like, "Yo, fuck it, we gotta shut these boys up." Maybe you send out a big UFC fighter, or if the boxing community just goes, "Yo, we need to fuck these kids up to shut them up."
No, but like, give me like a realistic number. How many UFC guys can like he bring out before like everybody gets tired?
I said it earlier. I said, unfortunately for the UFC, Dana has all say on that. So Dana's not just gonna let him beat up on all his fighters if he knows that they're going to lose. And you don't want to put out one of your goats out there. You don't want to try to get maybe Khabib out of retirement. You don't want to get Izzy out there. You don't want to get a Usman out there and lose in a boxing match because they don't know how to box. They are UFC fighters.
They're not going to put like realistic UFC fighters because he's been fighting, let's say, retired UFC fighters all this time.
Yeah, that's my point, Drew. That's the point that I was trying to make.
Again, he ain't UFC. If it's an active fighter, they not gonna fight. Who? Because again,
there's one UFC fighter that's not an active UFC fighter, but I think he'd beat both of them.
Silva. John Bones Jones. Oh, okay.
No, Silva is doing the boxing thing himself. They want to pay there, but I think they don't want to step in the ring with him because he actually looks like he's doing.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, how long are we going to attend the circus, and how long can it be like? Because again, you just fought Woodley, who's not a boxer, but he exposed you because he can take a punch and he could throw a punch. You haven't fought anybody. This is the first time he's fought somebody that's trained to take a punch and to throw one. Everybody else got glass jaws. He fought fucking KSI, no professional experience in fighting. He knocked him the fuck out. Nate Robinson, although an athlete, he's not a fucking boxer, and therefore he got exposed. He fought Ben, who's a technical wrestler, out of shape, no real boxing experience, didn't even take the shit serious. Nigga was fucking disgusting looking.
That's the easiest money he made. Fuck, I got punched in my jaw. Go down.
Right. And that's all it was about, money grab. And he like, oh man, how much y'all giving me? I don't give a fuck. I ain't training for this shit. I'm just coming so I can get my bag. So y'all can write over my check. Woodley, who takes this shit serious, was not playing with this man from the jump. If y'all watch the face off and the press conferences, Woodley was not playing with this nigga. The only thing is, what was surprising me is, like in the fourth round, where Woodley did hit him and he was on the ropes. If he was in UFC, he would have clinked up. Why he stopped and allowed him to get up? If he was in UFC, he would have jumped on his ass. He might have jumped on him and pounded him, but you would have still jumped on him.
You could do like 4 punches. Like once he was laid up, you could at least do like a combination right there.
When he hit him, he grabbed the rope and he was swinging with one hand. All Woodley had to do was take 2 steps and hit his ass with a left, and that nigga would have either fell over on the side of the ring, or if he would have hit his ass with a right, he would have fell in there.
You would hit him with that left, you would have stunned him, and then finished him off with the right hand.
It would have been over. Jake is sitting there holding it and knowing he's dead, like swinging like this, body open, face open. Woodley just said, "Come on!" Like,
the hand cleaner.
Yeah, even in UFC, if this was a situation, like that's what I'm saying. In UFC, if you hit somebody and they stumble, they step in on their ass. Now the only thing is, it's more dangerous in the UFC because it's a lot of times you see where niggas step in and then he catch your ass with a front kick, and hit your ass with an elbow where you thinking exposed.
That comes with the inexperience though, and also shout out to Woodley.
You gotta watch is his hands.
Yeah.
And he got one hand holding the rope and swinging with one.
He could do like a 5-6 piece combination.
That's inexperience.
Jake Paul's off balance. He would have hit like at least 3-4 shots clean with no type of defense. Jake Paul had no type of defense.
The nigga feet was on his sides like this. He's holding on to the rope for dear life. He's like the second rope is the only thing that's keeping him there. All Woodley had to do was step in because the ref didn't step up. Step in. Hit his ass with that open left because the right hand was holding the rope and he was swinging with the left. Hit his ass with that open left. That shit would have fucked his life up. And if he rolled over, hit his ass with another right, they would have had to snatch Willie off because Willie probably would have went UFC and started hitting his ass on the ground. But he would have been dead at that point. Like I didn't understand why Willie, even as a professional fighter,
Willie's not a boxer, you know. Like that's why he probably thought, like realistically, he probably thought like in boxing he can't really like run up like how he could in UFC. He probably had that in his mind. Like he probably think if I run up on him, try to do some shit, I'll probably get disqualified. He wasn't like he's not a boxer. He's a fighter, but he's not a boxer. So.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, like, again,
a professional boxer would have put Jake Paul down, and it's just a matter of what he would have been down for the count or he got back up. But a professional boxer would have definitely put Jake Paul down in that moment, and we would just have to wait if he's gonna get up before the 10 count or he's gonna. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, but Willie being the UFC fighter, he just hit him and looked like okay, and just stood there. He didn't even swing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just stood there, and that's what I'm saying. Even in UFC. When you hit somebody and they stumble, you jump on them. So I would think it'd be fair, even if he's boxing, it would be second nature for him to result back to UFC. Oh, I got his ass. Like, get in and fuck him up. Like, even if he tried to like do the hand slam or something, at least like I thought like something second nature will pop in when he hit him for him to get on him. But he just stood there like, yeah, come on, give him like 20 seconds. To get his bearings and shit, and then Jake just like, oh, I got his ass now. I'm just run. I'm gonna just keep jabbing, jab, stand back, and so
because he definitely had the reach on him. So he let me get back up. I'm gonna just throw these jabs and run away, run around the ring.
He run with and they said, well, they have in their contract to have a rematch. How soon do we see a rematch happen?
I want to see that shit.
Do we see a rematch?
You think that stipulation that Jake threw out is gonna be part of it?
Jake say not doing a rematch unless he gets the I Love Jake tattoo.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
They definitely set it up that there's gonna be a rematch, but if I'm Jake, I don't want to take that fight again.
Yeah.
You know, they could just say he's a pussy, he could have just got the tattoo, and then we would have had the rematch, but who knows?
That'd be crazy. But he's such a clown. Tyrone Willie will get the tattoo, justify him, and he won't fight him. He'll be, you dumbass, I got you. Like, cause he just a big ass kid. Like he a big clown. Like the press conference and the face off was some of the best shit I've seen. How serious Tyrone Willie was. Like, yo, you appropriating boxing culture and black culture. Nobody in your neighborhood dressed like you. You talk like this because you watch us like we're just chopping Jake ass up, and Jake just like looking just like.
No, that's the funniest shit. We said, yo, who dressed like that? Who you know dressed like that? I think Jake Paul really tried to think real quick.
No, he like brain freeze like instantly.
Because he probably as he trying to
know where bust down shit is like.
He really hit him like I don't know anybody that dressed like this.
Yeah. He was trying to think of something funny to say.
Yeah, and then the question really soaked in his mind. And he was like, he probably was going to say something funny. And he probably really thought about it. Maybe what he was going to say wasn't going to come out right. And he had to just stay there and just look bad. He just looked there stuck. But it was hilarious. But, man. Jake Paul survives. He's 4-0.
4-0.
Early.
This shit is gonna go till they done. This is gonna go till I feel like they reach their goal. I think they have a set goal of how much money they're gonna try to make out of this shit. And once they touch that goal,
so it's not about how many fights; it's about the dollar amount. Like let's reach this. Can we get to this? And then once we get that cap, then we done with this.
Yeah, I think that's all it is. It's the goal. The money's the goal, and one. Hopefully, I think another thing that's a goal is the one dream fight. Logan got Floyd. So, you know, that's for Logan, any other fight after that is not really, you don't really care. You got Floyd already.
Yeah. What's Floyd going to do to him?
No, I'm just saying, like, fighting-wise, he's not getting nobody that status to fight.
Right. Yeah,
got Floyd, arguably, to something, the greatest ever. So, he reached that point. So at this point, I think Logan is doing the money goal.
Trying to get to
Jake's trying to get that also dream fight. Maybe he get the Floyd. Once he gets the Floyd, he probably retire. No, who knows? He gets that one fight with Floyd, and boom. After that, rise up to the sunset because people are gonna watch Jake versus Floyd after the hat situation, and then they're gonna build up the fight because they're gonna talk shit to each other.
Right.
But I don't know. I think Jake is a better shit talker than his brother. So I think.
Logan a big dummy. He's a fucking. So
I think Floyd versus Jake, they'll be able to market it for people to want to watch it because a lot of people is gonna want to watch it to see Floyd. Floyd knock him out.
But again, look the bullshit that happened with the Logan Mayweather fight was due to Jake. He built up they fight for his brother. His brother ain't a talker. Like his brother is a big ass doofus. He a big ass doofus.
Jake like he's the better shit talker.
Jay got the mouthpiece. He got the mouthpiece. So he do all the shit talking.
So Jake a long time ago put out a hit list. I just had to look it up again. GIB obviously, Nate Robinson, Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley was there. So next he would want Canelo.
Canelo was on the list, but he was a little more down.
Canelo is right after. So this is the actual list in order that he had. And he had his first 4 fights on the top. He wants Canelo next, Nate or Nick Diaz, Usman, Fury, Conor McGregor, KSI, Gervonta Davis, or
Gervonta.
Yeah, he spelled it wrong. Clearly, he's retarded. And then Logan Paul ?
Right.
So I mean,
that's how they ended with.
It's funny, and people will probably pay to see the brothers fight too. If you see them fight, they'll probably tank the fight, but people will probably pay to watch it.
I think they won't because they some both big ass doofuses. They go out there and beat each other up and shit.
Look, when they both fight each other, it's gonna be like at the end when it's all over when they have
exactly.
And no one's gonna care.
That's the finale.
Only their real fans will care.
Right.
Which I mean, I don't even know if they have real fans.
And we're moving on. I hate to backtrack, but we didn't cover the NFL top 100, more specifically the top 10.
Okay.
We didn't touch on that. Do you guys agree with the top 10? Do you guys know the top 10?
I will bring them up again.
Damn, I was just looking at the top 10. I think Devontae Adams is number 5.
I'm gonna pull it up right now, dog. Calm down.
So
hang on.
Real quick. So at number 10, we got Josh Allen. Number 9, we got TJ Watt. 8, DeAndre Hopkins. 7, Tom Brady. 6, Devontae Adams. 5, Travis Kelce. 4, Derrick Henry. 3, Aaron. 2, Aaron Donald, and 1, Patty Mahomes.
Baby goat.
Baby
I fuck with that.
That list is decent.
I'm not mad at it. Ain't nothing for me to fight it on this list, except for Travis Kelce. He should have been at 10. But that's the thing. But
I mean, yeah, I like Travis a lot, but I think
I'm sorry. Josh Allen and TJ Watt is good where they at. I think DeAndre should be higher than Travis.
I could agree with that. I mean, here's the deal. They're the top 10 players for a reason.
Yeah.
They're all very fucking good.
Right. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to touch it before we move on to something else. But let's move on to something else. What else we got going on in sports, guys? Throw them out there.
Oh, wait. One last thing. I know I had the Wi-Fi issues when we were talking NFL, so we got past it. Quick question. We do a quick bag it or trash it, because we're not doing bag or trash it, but a quick bag or trash it. Jerry Jones said Tony Romo is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Go around and y'all all say what y'all got to say.
I mean,
I'm a bagger because they gonna do that shit for Tony Romo. They fucking love him.
Not first ballot.
I don't think he's a. Y'all missing the point. I don't think his game says first ballot. But Tony Romo, how people love that nigga, and him as the sportscaster, he's gonna. more than Cowboys. Motherfuckers be dick eating Tony Romo.
Yeah, the world loves Tony Romo.
And as a sportscaster, he will get a first. I don't think he is, but I think he will. I think it will happen.
What?
He's
now that we brought it up,
he's gonna be a Hall of Famer, but he's not gonna be first ballot.
I think he will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. So
I have a question
against my own feelings. I'm a bag it against my own feelings.
John, I have a question for you.
My first ballot.
How many undrafted quarterbacks do you know that threw 248 touchdowns in their career? How many of them you know? How many of them you know threw over 34,000 yards?
Tony Romo has some good stats.
I'm just saying he had good stats. And again, the other part that we're missing is that he was an undrafted.
The story.
Random. It's the story, and that's part of what gets people into the Hall of Fame.
Playing in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
All that good.
All the injuries, and now what he's doing for the game outside of the game.
Now so let's do bag it trash right now. Like, come on.
Bag it.
I'm trashing that shit.
Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. He has some good stats, but Tony Romo to me is not first ballot, but he'll be in the Hall of Fame. So
he's gonna be a Hall of Fame.
Bag it, trash it. I am.
Well, we know
he'll get there. He'll get there.
I really think it would be an insult for him to be a first ballot Hall of Fame.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he gets in there.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised that he will get a first ballot vote because he's Tony Romo. And
somebody gonna vote for him.
And they will vote for him, and him now being the sportscaster, all that shit and Eddie, the story of undrafted, all his stats, all that shit gonna make a compelling argument. They're gonna be like, you damn right, Tony Romo.
He's a better sportscaster than you. Nah, let me stop.
The whole story is gonna get him there. Moving on. What else we got in sports? NBA, my Bulls did they thing. Bulls.
What happened to the Bulls?
Bulls ain't playing. They got rid of marketing.
Yeah, he got traded.
They got traded up to the Cavs. They got Derrick Jones.
And Larry Nash went to Portland.
Larry Nash went to the Blazers. They got to protect the first round lottery pick and a 2023 second round pick. So Bulls is on their shit. They try, the GM.
They do got a nice squad.
Bulls is gonna be the next Live City. Bulls is the next Live City.
I know that hype for the Bulls looking promising. Just to see if Mount.
I think they're gonna make the playoffs. The Bulls probably gonna make the playoffs.
With Derrick Jones, Zach LaVine, fucking Zoe, what's the old nigga DeRozan? Yo, new Live City in the win.
Old nigga DeRozan.
DeRozan's like early 30s.
He's old. He's old in NBA years, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. DeRozan been in the league for a good 13 years.
He a seasoned vet, nigga. Yo, he's an old nigga in NBA years. So, but yeah, looking good for them. Also the NBA. Ben Simmons won out of Philly. Nobody wants to.
No, they don't want you there either. They don't want you there either, nigga. Like, let's go.
But he's made his stance. He made it public that he wants out of Philly.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. He wants to go. So okay,
they don't want you there either, nigga. Like, come on.
At least they in agreement now because they've been trying to move his ass. They just can't get nobody to take his ass for what they asking for. So
what are they truly asking for?
They're asking for a superstar in place of Ben Simmons.
They want a superstar and like a first round pick and shit, future first round. But they want a superstar level player. Nobody wants Ben Simmons for
Klay Thompson and a first round pick. Why not?
Bruh, that's
crazy. That's stupid. That's craziness.
But you guys say, he's a really good defender. He just can't shoot.
He's a great player. But you replace him with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
But Klay Thompson is a great defender and shooter.
You want not just place him with just Steph Curry. That's asinine.
So straight up,
Curry could work.
Simmons for Dame.
James said
a waste.
I mean,
that ain't gonna happen.
It's gonna be. It's gonna have to be him and like 3 first round draft.
CJ. I mean that just CJ just holding that. CJ and Ben Simmons just holding down the fort in Blazers in Portland. The Blazers don't want that.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. But hopefully, Ben Simmons.
I mean, maybe you not Chauncey, man. I don't know Chauncey's playing style.
I just don't know where Ben Simmons gonna land in. So we'll see. But yeah, another big story: Rachel Nichols was fired.
Oh yeah,
we did that last week.
No, we did not. We did not do that last week.
We did not do that at all. It might have happened last week.
It happened after the film.
Okay.
We talked about it in the chat. It happened after we filmed. Probably came out before the episode came out, but it wasn't.
I have not cared at all to follow the story at all because
I thought it was dead. She said what she said. Well, she was right about what she said. All I gotta say about this situation is, yo, watch the people you got around you, bro. Because
she shade a coworker ain't gonna fly like that.
She didn't really shit them. She shit on ESPN. So yeah, she shit on the.
Yeah, she shit on Maria Taylor too. She shit on Maria Taylor too.
She didn't have shit bad to say about Maria
her whole
Taylor.
big thing was that like she had seniority, right? I mean, like she's been there for Rachel Nichols has been there forever, right?
I've been doing this.
I know she's been there forever, but
at the end of the day, like, let's be fucking real. Look, I may or may not have been a fucking diversity hire because the company that I work for is extremely white. Now that I get the advantages because of my hard work or because of, what I am, I don't know. I would like to think it was my hard work, but at the end of the day, if you're busting your ass, Rachel Nichols has been part of my life. I would say I've been watching ESPN since I was 10, 13, actually paying attention and like knowing what's going on. She's been there that long.
And watching her hard work.
You watch her work. So like, look, I don't blame her.
She left ESPN for a little bit. She went to TNT. She was on TNT for a little while. She didn't leave ESPN. She was on TNT, and then she went back to ESPN. But you know what's funny though? She's still on contract, so they removed her from everything, but she still can't go nowhere. She's still on contract with ESPN.
She is still on ESPN. She just moved her from NBA television. So she probably go back to reporting.
Don't fuck with the mouse.
She probably just go back to being a reporter. That's probably what she is going to be doing.
Now she'll end up on like
kind of funny.
There's so many outlets now. She can end up on fucking Barstool, The Ringer. There's 100 fucking things that she can end up doing. Bleacher Report, whatever. She'll be out.
All I'm saying is she dissed her employer.
She's a coworker.
She dissed her employer, but she never dissed Maria Taylor. She just basically said, "Don't give my job up so y'all can do some minority."
Maria Taylor, it was some slight shade to Maria Taylor because she only got it because
she throw shade.
It was slight shade. That was her intention.
It's like don't use me as the scapegoat for a minority hire because y'all on some bullshit. Like take one of these other niggas out, but I work to be here.
Yeah,
and y'all.
Don't feel your sympathy now. You've been racist and sexist for 40 years or whatever.
I'm a woman working in this industry, and I had to work my way up and shit. And now, because of the way the world is, now instead of taking a job from fucking Jalen Rose or one of these guys, that you can put 2 women up here, like you don't have to replace one of us.
I
don't want to watch 2 chicks talk about sports. That's disgusting.
It was the sportscaster at the end of at the end of the games. It's normally only one person actually does that job. Like actually, they never had 2 people doing that.
It was
job.
for the NBA. It was the NBA Finals.
It was the NBA Finals coverage.
It was the NBA Finals coverage. Jalen Rose, all them niggas was there.
No, it was.
That's what it was.
Drew, you're being specific to say, Drew. I know what you're trying to say, but it's a whole broadcast. Drew, I know what you're trying to say, but it's a whole team that goes out there. They don't just send one person.
If she gets that job, she gets Rachel
Nichols that did that.
So she gets her job. That's in the beginning, and she will get the job at the end.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Her complete coverage. Her complete coverage of the NBA Finals was up on jeopardy or up for grabs due to them trying to hire Marie Taylor. That's all it was. It was her job that she's worked for to cover the NBA Finals, that they were taking her position away to do, unfortunately, it was a minority woman hire. Let's kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, exactly. It's a female and she's black. That's double points. People respond to that.
It's like, but you can also say it's just like pass the torch or some shit, because Maria Taylor can do the same shit. She could have worked up to that job too. Like,
but the thing is, look, what makes it worse after that comes out, Maria Taylor leaves ESPN.
Because they couldn't get a contract. She couldn't renew her contract.
That's what they say.
That's
not why she left. She left.
That's not why she left, Drew.
That's why she left.
If that's what you're gonna think that's why she left, then we're all thinking on different levels.
I mean, why she left?
Because she looked at them like, yo, y'all niggas ain't gonna use me as a token.
Exactly. That's why she didn't sign that contract.
So basically,
they could have offered her the world, and she probably said, "Hell no, I'm not a token."
Mason Nichols basically made the company look bad, and then
she
when
exposed them, left, right? They exposed.
It's like it made them even look worse. So it's like, somebody's still under us. We gotta make her an example.
The beef ain't Rachel Nichols and Maria Taylor. It's fucking the Mouse and Disney being fucking racist. That's what it was like, and that's why she left. Like, yo, y'all try to take the job from this woman, try to token me. Rachel Nichols like, yo, y'all trying to take the one fucking job I had as a woman being amongst all these men, and now because all this shit happened, now we got to make somebody
somebody got to be a scapegoat.
But you act like
we done with that. Moving on. What else is in NBA?
My man Taco Fall signed with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and now add their center status.
They got some big ass niggas. They got Jared Allen.
Can Taco walk? Oh no, I'm talking. Yeah, Taco and Ball. None of can they walk normally?
Ball, a point guard, nigga. That nigga be.
Ball is more mobile than Taco, but Taco could walk.
That nigga, Ball, Steph Curry, but 70-something. Gotta put some respect on that man.
Yo, let me stop. That's a horrible. I just
put some respect on that man's name. But also, the NBA is requiring refs to be vaccinated in order to work next season. So
I mean, you do the players might as well do refs too.
So
they're all old anyway, aren't they? I mean, ain't no young refs.
Except for the one that
if anybody that needs it, it's them old niggas.
Man, give it to that hating ass nigga that be hating on CP3.
Oh, CP3.
Fuck that nigga.
But put some antifreeze in his shit.
Yeah.
Yo, you are
you out here trying to kill people.
Put some antifreeze in his shit, man.
What is that green shit?
You freaking me out because the way you say antifreeze sounds like antifreeze, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
What? Antifreeze.
Yeah, antifreeze.
Antifreeze, nigga. Antifreeze.
Rodman is executive producing a movie based on his 2 days in Vegas. So that's gonna be very entertaining.
Yeah. Only if he stars, acts, and produces.
It's probably gonna be just some documentary shit. No, it's probably gonna be like The Last Dance.
He need Zach Galifianakis in it. He need the whole crew from Hangover.
The Hangover?
Yeah. Just
and
remake
Helms,
Hangover.
Bradley Cooper.
Shit. Yeah, all them niggas in there. Just remake the Hangover.
But I'm pretty sure they say movie.
Actually, so here's my spin on what you just said. What if The Hangover is based on something that happened to Dennis Rodman?
Possibly. I can see that.
He's Black Dave.
Yeah.
Or Black Doug. Black Doug.
Yeah, Black Doug.
Epps' character. Yeah. I don't know why I said Dave.
But yeah, like Drew said, Lakers got Rondo back, so Lakers are gearing up. The senior citizen
Drew's
team.
Lakers.
So senior citizen team was, gearing up for last time Rondo was
they got their AARP cards are showing up, and that's so funny that we make fun of them. They're literally like what, 10 years older than us, maybe if that. Some of them are only like a couple years older.
No, them niggas. Some of them niggas
are like 6 years older.
Yeah.
They just older NBA years. Older NBA years.
Yeah.
No, older than us. She just said it's probably like.
But I'm saying even.
Oh, some of them are 10. The oldest is 10.
38. Like that's old in NBA years. Like
you and LeBron are the same age, right?
No, we are not. LeBron
probably.
LeBron is 38.
Probably.
LeBron is 38.
I'm 38.
LeBron is 36, nigga.
Or 36, what it is.
Wouldn't know that, right?
LeBron older than that, bro.
The birthday is December 30th. He's 36 though.
Yeah, he's 36.
Turning 37.
Okay. He's gonna be 37.
Okay. Drew is so like so.
I'm 36.
Whoa! When you see a fucking DC what the
RDC World.
RDC World and a clip at Space Jam, he literally said he's 36, so that's how I know.
No, but
36.
I'm saying
it's like from 2 years ago.
But DQ just said he turns 37 this year, and you said everybody's still 36. Like, bro, he's 37.
Oh my god,
that's not deep. That's not.
Yeah, Drew, we're basically 31. November's right around.
You got to talk about the football team had the old niggas on the team. We talk about that yet?
No, the made up team. It was the
the high school team. Oh yeah, we can talk about that. I know.
I was gonna bring that up. This is man funny.
But
before we go to that, one last thing, basketball wise. Monty Bates was the fourth. He's the fourth ranked player in the nation. Yeah. He commits to Memphis. I think he's gonna be a future star in the NBA.
He's only gonna be in college for what?
Huh?
Just one NCAA tournament, and then that's it. He's gonna
1 year.
He's most likely gonna be one and done. Yeah, he's gonna be one and done.
So was Ignite that was the case.
He's definitely gonna be a star player. So that's a player everyone should be looking out for. But now we're gonna move on to a funny story.
Hilarious story, actually. So those who don't know, ESPN broadcasted what was it? Bishop Meadow Arch.
Yeah, something like that. Bishop Arch Meadows or something.
Yeah, something. And it is a team full of between the ages of 18 and 21 years old. They said the only reason why, so ESPN claims that ESPN is just fucking up all over the place. ESPN claimed that they used an outsourced company to reach out to this team, and the only reason why this coach was able to convince them to get nationally broadcasted was that he said he had 5 D1 commitments playing on his team. Turns out these kids are living in a hotel, sometimes sleeping in basements on the floor. They robbed Walmart just to get food. And then one player actually stabbed another player, so that's good. And now the coach is on the run. Obviously, the ruse was up.
Is this fucking Gridiron Gang or some shit?
I'm telling you, it's a fake made up version. So a lot of these kids were flunked out Jenko kids, right? So kids that are like, that are bad kids, whatever. They go to the Gridiron Gang school or whatever, and then they get better or whatever, and then they go on. You have that show, The Last Chance U and all that shit.
Right.
Like those kind of bases in high school. But yeah, these kids were literally not kids. Some of them were grown ass adults, but even still got blown out by a fucking high school team. Like you think these fucking gully thoroughbred dudes like fucking
and one of them
out here robbing Walmarts and shit, sleeping on floors. You think, oh wow, this is gonna be a great ass story. Hell no, they got blown out 58 to nothing.
Yeah, that's the worst part. They got
blown the fuck.
And one of them tore the ACL too.
Yo, nah, like that's horrible. 58 is it.
I read an article where they said they would cast it for like a movie. They said. And that's how the whole process of them finally get on the team happened. But casting for a movie, that's supposed to be a football movie and some shit like that. And then they were like.
But the coach, he did get fired though. They fired the coach.
Sorry. It was called Bishop.
What you get fired from? You fired the coach for the high school, or fired the coach from?
It's an actual real organization. It was created by someone. I was reading the article. It was created by someone who played college ball, and he came back and he created like a thing. Like it's actually a real place, not like a fake place. It's a real place, has a real team. It's just the team isn't fitting to the guidelines to be playing high school kids.
Right.
But it's a real team.
This isn't a real team. The school was literally somebody's like apartment.
Yeah, it was somebody's crib. It looked like my dad's
house. It's not a real team. That's the whole point. That they literally like put like a bunch of names in a generator, and that's how they came up. There's a lot of like art like bishop schools. A lot of schools are named after bishops, and a lot of schools are named after like trees and shit. So they went with Bishop Sycamore.
Shit sound like Key and Peele. They players got the made up names and shit.
Yeah.
But what else going on in sports? What else? U.S. Open has started. No Serena's there. But Coco Jones is playing good as well as Coco Gauff. I said Coco Jones. Coco Gauff and the other black chick. What's her name?
Naomi Osaka.
No, Naomi's not.
No, Naomi's out.
Sloane Stevens. She won her match yesterday as well. Djokovic was always playing today and shit.
That's so story is crazy.
Episode due shoot on Tuesday, so U.S. Open is underway currently. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. Anything else in sports? MLB. Javier Baez boos the fans.
Yeah, they're trying so hard to be the Yankees, dog. That shit is so funny.
As a Mets fan, right? These are three of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen play baseball. Baez, Lindor, and the Pilar.
Oh, so your three major signings this offseason that made you really, really excited.
Yeah, these three dumbasses.
Yeah, these three guys that basically made
these motherfuckers were the leading in their division. In an span of a month, slid to 7.5 games back. What the fuck did you expect was going to happen?
Just saying.
What the fuck did they expect?
You can't boo us. You can't cheer for them when they're only doing good.
Right.
No, but no.
Do not know what it's like to be a Mets fan.
If you're doing good, right, and you fuck up really bad like they did this season, how they had the high hopes, were leading the division for 2 months.
Yeah.
As soon as it comes close time to
in April,
the playoff starts, they fuck
May.
up. They deserve to get booed. The fuck? Those fans pay money to see the niggas win.
Yeah, you know what's the worst part about it? I think it was a GM, the GM or the president of the Mets.
Yeah, he went on social media. Yeah.
And came out and said what they was doing was horrible.
Right.
Exactly.
That whole situation is funny. There's oh, so I want to.
Yeah, he gave right. That's what I'm saying.
I understand
if the owner, but I'm saying if the owner says something, the fans already got the green light. The owner said y'all niggas is trash.
Yeah. And on top of that, they were the main ones not producing while they were sliding back in the division. Come on.
Yeah, but
to be fair, Lindor wasn't there. To be fair.
He was injured.
So if he's not there, he has no reason to partake.
No, but look, for the players, I understand. It's all right, we're fucking up. We're getting paid. Y'all booing us. But then when we start cooking, don't be cheering.
Yeah,
booing us the other day.
Right. Look, DQ, you play ball. You play at the Rucker, right? It's one nigga. It's Drew. Drew out there. You getting cooked. Drew, boo. DQ, your ass is trash. As soon as you start cooking, yeah, DQ, you gonna be like, nah, suck my dick, nigga. Don't be cheering me now.
No, that's a part of the game. If I'm doing bad,
but I'm saying, but yeah, but like I said,
you're not supposed to bully home team. You're not. As a home team, you're supposed to bully the player.
DQ, if Drew's there to root for you, and he's booing you while you're losing, but you start cooking, you are gonna be like, yo, fuck you. If you hear Drew over there,
it's not genuine.
Anybody take Drew away, but anybody there that got the DQ shirt on, and then as soon as you start losing, they take the shirt off, and then you win, they put their shirt back on. You gonna be like, nah, fuck you, man. Take that shit off. Give me my shirt. You gonna bust a Kobe. You gonna bust a Kobe take off my shoes. Take off my shoes. Y'all ain't playing right. Give me my shoes. You gonna be on that shit. You can't say you got.
Yo, if you ain't with us, when we're struggling, then you can't be with us when we're shining. That's it. That's just the way it is.
But think about it this way.
Bro, it's so cute. DQ, you sound like a Jets fan, man. It makes me happy.
Any team that has been struggling, if a team is struggling for a long period of time, those loyal fans tend to understand, we're not at the point of us competing at the moment, right? This year in general for the Mets, we had high hopes. Besides,
whose fault is that though? But whose fault is that?
The players' fault for not playing good.
No. Your fault. You get a new owner. You sign some new big guys. You get your Francisco Lindor and that. You don't get your George Springer like you wanted. You still know that you have pitching issues. You knew that Stroman wasn't going to be healthy. You knew that Syndergaard wasn't going to be healthy. You knew that no matter how good DeGrom is, that eventually, inevitably, he's going to continue to do what he does and still get no decisions and still not get wins because the team isn't fully correctly built yet. You have 167 fucking DHs on that goddamn team, and you play in the National League. You know what I mean? So these issues were always there. but you got a new sexy owner, you got a new sexy Francisco
Right.
Lindor, you win a couple of games in May and fucking June, and then y'all fucking gas it, and you guys feel fucking good. So when the team collapses, you now blame the team and the players. It's not that's your guys.
That's what I'm saying. I think the loyal fans understand, like, okay, this the Mets. We know our history.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not jump the gun quite
Can't
yet.
do that
It's
to
it's still early. But you got the bandwagon niggas. You got the bandwagon niggas. Now it's like, oh, we was having fun at one point, but now y'all ain't shit. So y'all ain't shit. Like, no, get your goofy ass out of here.
Oh, so you mean like, okay, so I guess in a reference, you can use like a different team. Like you use the Heat after LeBron left until like a few years before that. Because you know how like the stadium was packed, like the stadium be packed, filled out. But
don't come your stupid ass here now.
Yeah. I get it now, but I'm saying like the whole thumbs down thing was still bullshit to me.
I'm saying it would have been different if
they stole that from the Yankees
too, by the way. The fact that they did the thumbs down makes it worse. They should have just said how they felt, but doing the thumbs down thing is like, I
would have been doing what I always do. Yeah, on all y'all. Here you go, son.
See, what would be a real disrespect if Javi Baez and Francisco Lindor
or do the most.
I ain't gonna do shit now. No, not even. Just, hey, guess what? I don't care. I'm gonna get signed somewhere else. I'm gonna strike out.
They gonna get killed.
Fuck it. Start shaving points. That's what I would do. I'm petty, son. You know what I mean? I perfectly filled up. You gonna
give your whole career up.
Give
your whole career just to be petty.
And then when I'm a free agent, which Javi Baez will be at the end of the season, they'll be like, yo, Javi, what happened? You know, last couple games, you know, when you were playing with the Mets, I'll be like, yo, fuck them niggas, son. Like, they were booing, so I gave them a reason to fucking boo. Like, that's it. Like,
but I just feel like when like the players who are literally traded to come to the team so they can compete, and they are not doing as well as they were or doing in general, you just like they deserve to get booed. Like I'm saying,
because no. That Javi Baez had no fucking say in the trade. First of all, second of all, he wants to go back to Chicago, and then third of all, why would he go hard for that team? He wasn't trying to. How can you fix a team that was already fucked?
He wanted to play with Lindor though, so therefore, like,
he went to a team, but he went to a team that was struggling, and you think he was the answer?
Man, he wanted to go cross town.
He wanted to go to the Bronx, man.
That too. That's too. But I'm saying he wanted to stay in Chicago. He's like, yo, send me to the fucking South Side. Like, I'll go there. But y'all niggas send me to the Mets. Okay, yeah, I'll play as New York. But now y'all send me to little brother. So the fuck, like, what y'all expecting from me?
Yeah, he ain't gonna do shit, bro. Javi ain't gonna be back. Francisco's gonna want to trade. They're gonna blow up that whole team. I want Jacob deGrom to get a ring. I love Jacob deGrom a lot. I don't care where he goes as long as it's not Boston. But I think he's deserved it, and I think he should demand a trade. He should by next trade deadline. I think he's gone. I'm sorry, DQ, but bro.
What else going on in MLB?
Yankees had a 14-game win streak. 13. Right, that's where we capped it. 13. We capped it. Damn, I thought we got the 14. So on the other side, we're good. We're chilling. You know, things looking good. Feeling good. Feeling great.
I ain't feeling good. My prediction was wrong.
So your prediction was wrong. We'll make sure because we don't have. But we do have that. But anything else in the open right? Anything else going on in sports? Anything pressing? No. We're moving on. Going once, going twice. So to the buddy with the swervy hairline. Speaking of that, we gonna kick it off in 5-5 with the swervy hairline.
And you got swervy hairline too right now. So
I do right now.
No, don't put it on Ed.
He got swervy hairline.
I went to the wrong barber.
Shut the fuck up.
My barber wasn't in town.
Move. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you the one going to the same barber.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Word. Your barber's still fucking you.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna go see my guy tomorrow.
My number 5 is Matt Nagy.
Hold on.
My number 5.
Whoa.
You jumping the gun.
We wasn't done.
Jumping the gun. So
Your barber be cutting ass before you get out your car. You be in the parking lot.
I think he has a barber. I think he's his own barber.
I have to use the bathroom real quick. I kind of hold that shit. But it's on MLB, right?
Yeah, we were just talking MLB. We was trying to move on to 5-5. Unless you got something right now that need to be.
Did Drew leave?
The news about
I put him on the bench because he jumped off the gate with the Nagy. Nagy just jumped out.
I get benched for that, really?
Yeah, he got there. Come in.
Jump in the whole shit. He haven't there yet. But your Dev, did y'all mention the news of the Astros and Nationals?
What happened with them?
The Astros and Nationals are the first two teams to acquire non-playing employees to get the COVID shot. Is required for the Nationals and Astros employees. So they're the first two baseball teams to take that route for its non-playing employees.
Well, we can see that happen again. Referees of the NBA, somebody in the NFL got Miami Heat, all staff needs to be vaccinated.
That's just fucking Pat Riley being Pat Riley.
So it's just the way of the world now. I got both of my vaccinations. I just got my second shot today. So yeah, we good. But we're moving on from the open run. We're moving into 5-5 now. We've been focusing on the NFL. Upcoming season is coming up, and there is a lot of pressure for people. This is a make or break season. A lot of make or break seasons for some people, some teams. So we are doing the 5-5 NFL pressure. These are players or teams that's got the target on their back. This is a show and prove year, show and prove season. So your top 5 people or teams that got to show and prove or got pressure, big pressure coming into this season. From 5 to 1, Drew, at number 5, who do you have?
Well, as you heard before, my number 5 is Matt Nagy. And I think he just got my number 5 is Matt. Yo,
what was the question?
Huh?
So NFL pressure.
NFL pressure is
players or teams that's under pressure this season.
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm making sure DQ because DQ sound like he about to come with some bullshit. So,
I just meant freestyle.
So
I didn't hear players. I'm sorry.
All the questioning shit that always happen. It sound like I hear it coming. So number 5, Drew, Matt. Yeah, Nagy, Bears coach. I just see the shit happening.
What?
So, no, you good right now, Drew. I ain't worried about you. It ain't you on this 5-5. It's fucking DQ I'm concerned about right now. But yes, Nagy, number 5 for Drew. Johnny, number 5.
At number 5, I got the Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens. Why you say that, John?
Listen, Lamar won MVP, was it 2 years ago? The pressure's on pressure's on.
Make something happen.
Don't mean a thing if you ain't got
have they won a playoff game yet or no?
Yeah, they won a playoff game.
They won last year. Last year
they won one game. One playoff game. And they've gone to the playoffs, 3 straight years?
I think the pressure is on for the Ravens. It's a little, some pressure on Lamar. I know he's young and everything, but the window is not going to be open forever. Obviously, I feel like the Chiefs rule that the AFC.
They just gotta get past the Chiefs. Like that's the only thing.
Oh yeah, it's so simple. Yeah, just get past the Chiefs. Yeah, no problem.
Come on, that's easy, man. 2 years ago, his MVP, didn't they get stomped out by the Titans?
Oh yeah, they did. Oh yeah, they did. That was the
that was a Derrick Henry year. Yeah,
no, like I said, pressure.
And then this year, who's it going to be? Najee Harris?
Man, shut up.
The window's not going to be open
forever. You're making excuses.
Yep.
Lamar is a running quarterback. You got to make sure you got to win while he's hot because his place. Running quarterbacks do get banged up here and there. You never know what could happen. So at number 5, the Ravens.
That's the cliche sports guy. It's like, well, Lamar Jackson after his MVP season, only won one playoff game, gets eliminated from playoff contention this year. Well, it looks like NFL teams have figured him out. You know,
I'm not,
the dual
I'm not
threat
saying,
running back, the dual threat quarterback. I'm just saying that's the classic ESPN guy, you know, whatever.
I'm not saying he's figured out. He's still going to do what he's going to do.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just saying the window of the Ravens actually winning is going to start closing.
It's closing, yeah. But I'm saying if they lose, that's going to be the cliche. If they don't, you know, again, at least get to an AFC Championship game, it'll be it looks like, you know, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens offense has been figured out. It's like the classic. Like
there's a lot of people in the AFC that they got contenders, bro.
And that's the thing. That's why the window is closing, because they were supposed to be one of those top guys, but the AFC is getting stronger. Teams are getting better. That window is getting smaller. And for Lamar having a MVP season, you can't go down. You can't decline.
You could also argue they play in the toughest division. You know, I mean, the Browns used to be a laughing stock. They're great. They're good enough. Steelers are somehow they've been somehow. And Joey Burrow's back. So, you know, Cincinnati's not a joke anymore.
Cincinnati ain't gonna be that, man.
They're not gonna be there, but you know, they could still if Baltimore
loses,
noise. If they lose,
right? It just shows signs that the window is getting tighter over there for Baltimore. Yeah. But at number 5, NFL pressure.
My number 5 is Drews Barber. How does he still have a job?
Yo, shut the fuck up and get to your number 5, you bitch ass nigga.
Barber, blind in one eye, got cataracts in the other.
Y'all spicy this episode, boy.
No, that's my number 5. Drews Barber. Hopefully he gets a new one before the NFL season starts.
Bitch ass niggas.
No, my real number 5 is quarterback of the New York Giants. Sorry guys, Daniel Jones. I've been saying it all fucking year. I've been saying it all off season. This is the make or break year for him. He's got to show you.
That's a good number 5.
No, and he needs to show you that he can have better than just the second half of the season. What we've seen in Daniel Jones early is he throws a lot of interceptions, fumbles a lot early in the season, and then he picks it up enough to give you guys hope that he's going to figure it out. But again, starting the season off not great. I don't know what the status of Evan Ingram is right now. I know Sterling Shepard is okay, but Darius Slayton got dinged up in that last game. That's what you fucking get. Why in the fuck did Bill Belichick and your fucking dork coach, I don't fucking like him. Joe Judge sucks. I think you guys got to get rid of him quick. He's a fucking dork. Why the fuck are you guys having your starters in the last game of the preseason going? And who benefited? Not the fucking not the fucking Giants. The fucking Giants got more injuries on their offense than they needed. And now they're saying Saquon might not start next week or week 1. You know, they're talking about trying to get Russia.
I was already the plan. I said that.
I know, but that is so fucking dumb. But again, putting your starters out there, literally your most consistent receiver right now is going to be Sterling Shepard. Kenny Galladay is finally practicing, I think, as of today. But Jesus fucking Christ, I don't know. I feel bad for you guys. I'm really, really sorry. I don't like. You know, I know I get on you guys a lot about the Giants, but.
The Giants traded for 2 offensive linemen too. They did some 2.
I hope that's not just a bit.
But we shall see, man. We shall see.
Season is kicking off soon. DQ at number 5.
My number 5 is the entire NFC East, because the whole NFL ate their ass up last season. The only division where every team was pretty much below 500. I'm creative. I'm just saying.
Kevin, number 5.
At number 5, I have the Browns. Reason being, they got too many weapons to not make it, further this year into the playoffs. So overall, they're gonna have to do something. Somebody's gonna have to go, especially going into the next season if they don't put it all together.
Who you think's got to go, OBJ or Baker?
Well, they got to free up some money, so I would say OBJ.
Definitely OBJ.
You got to pay Baker this year.
You can come back home. You can come play for us again.
OBJ. Who else?
It's really just Baker and OBJ. I mean, Landry is fine. He's solid.
What's the
Myles Garrett, they just paid him. Nick Chubb.
Gonna want some money.
No, Hunt is lucky he's got a job.
Yeah, but
he's grateful. Nick Chubb, they're gonna have to pay. Nick Chubb,
contract with them.
If Nick Chubb gets a fucking good year, what everyone is expecting for him this year, if Nick Chubb has a healthy and plays all 17 games or 16 if they sign the starters, Oh, he's gonna get his 8. And Baker, you got to pay Baker this year as well.
Yeah.
So since Kev brought up the Browns, I don't have them on my list. I'll move them around. I'm gonna put number 5 Baker Mayfield, not the Browns, Baker Mayfield, because Baker wants his bread and he wants to be considered one of the top dogs. But unfortunately, it's a bad and good thing to have because Baker has a fucking whip on both sides. So he's kind of has a crutch where it's like he can't really show what he has because he has so much already. And he wants this money, and the Browns organization is telling him, like, yo, you got to show us more. I don't think it's a Browns issue. I think Baker is a nigga that needs to step up to that next level, whatever that next level is. He wants to get paid. He got the fucking commercials. He needs to really become a fucking superstar athlete on the field and not just in the fucking commercials. So at number 5, I have Baker Mayfield.
He's got all the potential, so.
Number 4, Drew.
Oh, sure. Sorry. My number 4 is going to be, because my number 4 is going to be this guy, Tua, because even though he's probably, they want to set him as the future, it's just too many times is like I hear of them inkling of people wanting to take his job. Like if they're trading for another quarterback for you, he's in talks, and like I don't see them really having faith into it. Like sometimes they already, faith has been breaking down, like Deshaun talks or like other quarterbacks in his spot. Like that's how I see
so
it.
You saying it's pressure because this is one of those years where Tua has to really come and show and prove, because he seemed to be the talk of a lot of trades. Yeah. Seems to be kind of expendable. It don't seem like Miami fully believes in him. So this is the year that he got to show. I get it, Drew. I respect the number 4. Johnny at number 4.
At number 4, this team could have been a little higher, but I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers. This is looking like a all-in year, and if they don't get it this year, they possibly will be losing out on the bad man. And with him
host Jeopardy,
could also lead to a bunch of other Packer players leaving. Yeah. So the Packers could go from a contending team to a rebuild team in the span of a year. So
which is fucking wild.
Yeah.
At number 4, the Green Bay Packers.
Because they already saying it.
That'll be some shit. That's an opening for you. That's an opening for the Vikings. That's an opening for your family in Chicago.
What are you talking about? We already run it over there. Fuck, ain't no opening for us. We are the door. Fuck, talking about. Exactly. We the door. That's an opening for the Bears and the fucking Lions, but ain't no.
Nah, the Lions ain't going nowhere. Come on, though.
But good pick, John. You got them. You got that way too high.
Yeah, way too high.
It was gonna be a little low on my list, but I feel like the other teams are some good teams beyond my list also.
All right, Ed, number 4.
My number 4 is the guy that put the mirrors. I guess the contractor that put the mirrors at Drew's barbershop. Maybe he put them in crooked. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have his level. I don't know. Maybe he put just went straight into drywall and didn't hit the studs. And maybe he had toggle bolts, so maybe it's a little
Are you
off.
done? Are you finished or you done?
Are you finished or are you done?
Are you finished or you done?
The Prince of all say it.
My number 4 is a team that I used to be infatuated with. The team I used to fucking love. Back when, again, because I don't have a secondary team. There's just teams I go, hey, I like some of the players over there. I like what's going on over there. I like the whole vibe happening over there. Loved them when they went on, and it was like one of the first Super Bowls I predicted. I said, I think this team's going to go out there. They're going to win that Super Bowl. And it's mostly a little bit on the cornball Russell Wilson, but I'm putting the entire Seattle Seahawks, Pete Carroll. I'm so fucking sick of tired of this goddamn team every fucking year being in contention. Every year Russell Wilson's the MVP. Kev fucking slurps the shit out of Russell Wilson. Loves him some Russell Wilson. Mr. Unlimited. I think this whole project has gone wrong ever since the Legion of Boom broke up. This has not been the team. Ever since they didn't give the ball to Marshawn, this has not been the same fucking team. But they're good enough to play in a division that at the time was a weak division. But now the 49ers have stepped up, and who knows what you're going to see with Jimmy and Trey Lance. Hopefully, Jimmy plays enough to where he can go get his deal again, because Jimmy's all about getting his money. Jimmy will get his bag. But Trey Lance could step in pretty big. Obviously, Kyler Murray being in Arizona, even though I don't really believe in that. But again, they will win some games. And again, they can beat Seattle. And the Rams got that much. Jared Goff was holding that team back. I think it's a solid defense. I think it's an amazing offense. But the only thing holding them back was the quarterback. And now you have one of the most, again, school of Favre. I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to wing it. And hopefully somebody catches it.
That shit
with
is
Matthew
going.
Stafford. I guess I would do a sub 2 too, because I was considering Matthew Stafford has no more excuses either.
Yeah, right. That's true. But again, like you said, Seattle is kind of on the Packers situation where Russ is really tired of them motherfuckers. He tired of getting beat up. He really don't. He love it, but he tired of that shit.
Line, bro.
He tired of that shit, and it's coming to an end. That Seattle team that exploded in the early 2000s, that shit is coming to an end. So yeah, I definitely see that one. But
no more Legion.
DQ. Number 4.
I didn't want to put him here, but this is more or less of the player's reputation, and because he might not even get a chance to play this year, I'm gonna pick Deshaun Watson based on him having to repair his reputation to the public eye. You know what I'm saying? With the Chargers.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of pressure on that man.
Yeah, he almost made my list. He got a lot of pressure. He might not ever play in the NFL.
Career might be over. Shit. Like, unfortunately, depending on these women and his situation. So we will see. But that nigga definitely feeling it. I know he's feeling the pressure. So, Kev, number 4.
So we spoke about this gentleman last week, the 30 for 30 king.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jameis has got a lot of.
You think he got a lot of pressure? I think he's chilling.
Nah,
I think it don't matter what he does.
At the end of the day, he's got big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but he ain't got nobody to take it.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Bro,
he got no pressure. I get it, but I think if he goes another 30 for 30, it doesn't matter because everyone's gonna be like, well, there it is, Jameis Winston. He's still Jameis Winston.
You think?
I mean, I don't think anybody.
Either way, the pressure's gonna build. If they
start on shit,
if they start 5-1, the pressure just builds for him even more. Because
I guess you're right. Yeah, if they start winning and then he ends up crumbling, all right, I'll give you that. But I don't think he has.
I see pressure in the sense of now we expecting more from you, but
there's pressure all around for that man.
But I don't know, Jameis, that nigga, he chilling. He like, yeah, I'm good, baby.
I'm good. That's it. I'm saying.
I'm crawfishing and everything.
Yeah, at some point, what I can't wait for Jameis Winston's career, for him to be the backup quarterback that just comes in with a hard count every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like just to get to draw the defense offside in the latter part of his career, where he just be like, he just gets them a jump, he'd be like, whoa, yeah, you see that?
He becomes the Fitz Magic, just bombing. Like, put him in, let's have fun. Put him out there. But at number 4, this shit crazy because last week when we did the 5-5, I had, people that's gonna blow up this season. I had Cam Newton on there. He was number 2 on my list. Cam no longer has a job right now.
Yeah, that fucked up my list this morning too, bro.
Now,
pressure. My list is still set.
So pressure. Number 4, New England Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
These fuckers. Then it's already been an argument. Last season was it Brady? Was it Belichick? Brady won the Super Bowl.
And also, to be fair, I don't like defending the Patriots, but to be fair, nine of their defensive starters.
Right, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying the whole argument, was it Brady? Was it okay? Now you got this season. You get rid of Cam. You get the keys to this boy Mac.
Mac and cheese.
Belichick, your team got to do it now because ain't no more fucking excuses. If y'all play ass, it was Brady. Mm-hmm. Ain't no more conversation about it. It was fucking Brady, even though it's already fucking Brady. But it's definitely going to be it's Brady all the way if Patriots don't produce this fucking season. So at number 4, pressure. His big head ass might not talk much. Belichick is feeling the pressure. New England's feeling the pressure at number 4 on my list. All right, DQ, number 3. I'm sorry, Drew, number 3.
Number 3. This is on my list because of how they fell off last season. Like this season, they gotta come out and like try to regain some of that energy that just was lost in the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. They fell off last season. Like they were supposed to. The way they started out, you think they were going to be like tops in like the playoffs, and the way how they just ended that season like totally flat.
Yeah,
like,
only team to stay undefeated, right? I forgot about that. That was last year.
They were
but they didn't play no real competition.
That shit felt like it was like 3 years ago, but that shit was dead as
facts. That was last year. Yeah, that's crazy.
And again, they have a running back. They got their team back. They should see
so it's time to do work, bro. If they don't do work,
that's true. That's true. Good pick, Drew. All right, John, at number 3.
And number 3, I got the wow, I was about to fuck up. The LA Rams. I was about to say St. Louis, but I got the LA Rams.
I almost did that with the Chargers too.
The LA Rams. Number 3. They went all in to get Stafford. It's been a few years since the Rams made their Super Bowl appearance.
The debacle.
So I feel like there's pressure all around. They got the young coach. So, pressure he ain't going to be in the hot seat, but the pressure's on him. They got, talented players that's also creeping up on age. Stafford, a little older also, and he has a little injury history. So the fact that they traded the younger quarterback for the vet quarterback that has more years, pressure's on them to at least make an NFC title game. If they don't make the Super Bowl NFC title game. So at number 3, I got the Rams.
All right, good shit, John. Ed.
My number 3 is the BOCES teacher at whatever school Drew's barber went to, who certified him and actually gave him a license. Because I don't know if he maybe pays somebody off.
Are you gonna be doing this throughout the whole episode?
At least during top 5. Yeah.
All right,
you got 2 more, Drew. Don't worry. Listen, I'm really thinking about these, so you're getting a lot of attention out of me today. But my number 3 is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not for any, I'm not trying to be a hater. Not obviously if you're the defending Super Bowl champion, obviously there's going to be pressure on you. Yeah, but there's gonna be pressure on you. There's gonna be targets on you. Obviously, everyone's gonna be like, "Hey, fuck, I'm gonna be the one to take Brady out. I'm gonna be the one. That's it. I'm gonna put the sack on him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take the late shot on Mike Evans. I'm gonna take. You know what I mean? Like don't matter who you are. It's always tough to repeat. Obviously, that's why it's so difficult in the NFL.
Yeah,
I don't know how fucking Chiefs have gone to 3 back-to-back AFC Championship games. That's fucking bananas. But obviously, there's always a target on your back. There are guys that'll be headhunting for you. They're going to be looking for you. Look what happened to the 49ers after they went to the Super Bowl and their loss. Half their team got injured. You know what I mean? They lost half their defense and their offense all in the span of 2 days, of 2 weeks, I should say, all happening at MetLife Stadium.
Word.
You know what I mean? It could happen that quick. Injuries and all that, it's over. Like, they chilling now until Evans goes down. They're chilling now until, fucking Vita Vea, tears his ACL. Hope that happens. I don't hope that happens.
Knock on wood, but what stadium will be the new MetLife this season? We will see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They're gonna be fans there now, so.
DQ.
This is another play I'm going with that has to, kind of repair his, image in the public eye, which is Richard Sherman. Gotta get that This is another thing, another break you can take all this to make sure you get your mental health straight and shit like that.
Your mental's your chicken.
Yeah, so you go to your baby mama's crib, kicking doors out, waving the 4-4.
Is he on the team?
I think he's off a team right now. Yeah, he ain't on the team now.
Well, I guess in this case, he still has to repair that, get back into his former self, I would assume.
Okay, I can hear that a little bit, slightly. Maybe.
Kind of a PSA for
mental health. Yeah, get your chicken. Your mental health. Your mentals.
Get your chicken in order. All right, Kev, number 3.
So my number 3 piggybacks kind of off Johnny a little bit, but I was just gonna say there's a lot of pressure on Matthew Stafford, just flat out. You know, years of not producing. Talks that he only had one receiver to throw it to for a while, and then he's all downhill after that.
Right.
So we're gonna see, man. He's got
and again, tough boy, man. Though he's tough boy. Matthew Stafford has at least what 6 broken ribs, like 8 discs in his back, fucking severed.
Yeah, the only story of how he got out there is dope and everything. But yeah,
the only good thing that works in Matthew Stafford's favor is Calvin Johnson. They said the organization is ass. Fucking Barry Sanders said the fucking organization is ass. So, and they left. The only thing is they left. They stopped playing.
Yeah,
Stafford got a shot to.
He got another shot to say like, okay, they was ass. Now you got to show and prove because you got them too, but them niggas stopped playing. They just gave up altogether.
Yeah, imagine Barry and Megatron come out of retirement just for a little bit on some. Let me just get one time for you. One time, let me get one Super Bowl touchdown.
Let me get one catch. Let me get a catch. But at number 3, I got this nigga because he a bitch. He been crying. He was crying to Philly. Now he ain't with the Colts. He don't want nobody. He injury prone. Don't want nobody injury prone. Get mad at the organization if they if they do things to help their team, even with you being fucking injury prone and acting like a hoe. At number 3, I have Carson Wentz.
I mean, that Colts team. The Colts could either be fucking deadly or just
crazy.
What they were last year, yeah.
Phillip Rivers, it's gonna be that. But Carson Wentz being how he's been acting and how he's portrayed himself to be a superstar level player, you got to come to coach. You got to stay fucking healthy, and you already got injured before even fucking doing anything. You got a whole season to show and prove, bro. Because ain't nobody after this season, ain't nobody trying to hit shit else from Carson Wentz. Like he ain't got nothing else to say. No more legs to stand on after this season. All right, so number 2, Drew, NFL pressure.
It's kind of been the same thing with this player because they even probably got your replacement on deck right now, which is Jimmy Garoppolo, bro. Like he is literally either he's trying to keep it or you're literally auditioning for your next team. You got pressure on you no matter what. Jimmy Garoppolo needs to shape up or because he's injury prone too. So you even got to show that you can stay on the field, much less too. So that's my number 2, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Farewell tour for Jimmy either way, but you say you auditioning for the next team. I believe
he chilling. Just someone gonna sign him.
I believe that.
If he doesn't play good, nobody ain't really gonna sign him like that.
Listen, the guy is 1 year removed from being in the Super Bowl.
His name. Come on. How much time you gonna use that?
Call it what it is. He's 1 year removed from a Super Bowl, and had that team stayed healthy, let's be real, I think the 49ers would have had.
Yeah,
and honestly, the 49ers had the best. They had the best scenario that anyone could ever fucking ask for, right? They're 1 year removed from a Super Bowl, right? Their entire team, and by their entire team, I mean their entire team was injured last year. They ended up only having 3 wins. They were able to have the third pick in the NFL draft. Got to get the quarterback that they wanted because maybe they do want to move away from Jimmy. Who knows? You never fucking know at this day and age. Obviously, Trey Lance is doing really well. But now that's still a stacked, very good team.
I did not say a team.
No. I'm just saying. And Jimmy and himself he can use that as leverage. Look, I'm once removed from the Super Bowl. Had it not been for the injury, I would have been good. And if he fucking shows up in the next 2 weeks,
if he doesn't show up, then what? If he doesn't show up, then
all Jimmy needs to do is have 3 good games, and Jimmy's very good at having 3 good games.
All right, let's see if Jimmy don't have pressure. Okay, cool.
This is, I think, is the farewell tour. It's just a matter of what Jimmy bag gonna look like.
He's on his way out. It's just a matter.
He's gonna get
bag. Yeah, I think
he's gonna get back.
Right. I'm saying it's all a matter of what the bag gonna look like. The season's gonna tell us what the bag is gonna look like. So
all it takes is Carson Wentz to go out. It's me. What is this, number 2?
No, I go out.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, Johnny.
John.
You and me then.
Yeah, John. My bad.
At number 2, I feel like there's pressure on this team every year.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I am going with the Cowgirls.
Yeah.
The boys.
I know it, bro.
Yeah.
At number 2, the Cowgirls. It's just like they get built up.
The hate is so fucking real, dog.
Yo, they get built up.
They got hard knocks.
I don't have Cowboys, but I got Dak Prescott, so I'll throw Miles out there. Number 2, Dak Prescott, for that same reason, John.
But they get built up. I understand Jerry Jones is an owner, and he's a great owner. Even though he owns
owner GM, put some respect, and president of the football operations.
I give him this credit, even though he's a rival
and head coach,
rival team. But he is just like he builds them up so much. It's like when they fail, people love to throw it in his face, like, yeah, fuck the Cowboys, fucking Lord. So it's like it has to get to the point. It's like I know he's confident, he wants to talk his team up, but he's just got to chill and just play. And I don't think he has that switch yet. He doesn't have the switch to like let them play, let them do them. He has to say something. He has to say it, and it just bites him in the ass every time.
Quick shout out because I'm a week behind on Hard Knocks. I'm always a week behind. I just caught the 3rd episode, I think 2 nights ago or yesterday. But Jerry Jones in a helicopter on his way to the last preseason game.
Yeah.
Or the second to last preseason game. And then they go, hey, we got to turn back. We got to go get Steven. His fucking son is like, yeah, that's good way to start the day. I got to go fucking start it all over again. Go back and go pick up my fucking stupid ass, ignorant ass, dumb ass son. This fucking asshole. And then he gets on the plane and they're just casually having a conversation. Meanwhile, he just fucking dunked on him in front of everybody.
Nah, yo, the amount of money that he's got, he's like, yeah, fly me around the stadium. And the pilot's like, yes, sir. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
Man, what you gonna say to Jerry Jones? Like, what you gonna say?
You better fly him.
Hell yeah.
What you gonna tell him?
Hey, Kev, if you were that helicopter pilot definitely got hit with at least like 2 racks after he dropped them off. Kev, you do the same thing, son.
Yeah, of course.
2 racks to just drive around for a little bit.
Nigga, I'm driving around, I'm singing to you, nigga. You want me to hold the steering wheel and rub your feet, motherfucker?
Hell yeah, I'm with it.
All that shit.
Number 2.
It's
on me, number 2. My number 2 is Philips Naroku, or whatever razor they used to try to clean them up. Clearly it was busted. Maybe didn't charge it overnight last night.
They don't even use a straight razor. They try to use the Philips.
Yeah. Or it was Bic, whoever it was, whatever trimmer, buzzer, whatever the fuck they tried to use, whatever brand it was, it didn't work.
It was a hammer and chisel.
Yeah. But my real number 2 is the Green Bay Packers. Obviously, they've been brought up already. John said all the major talking points on that. Like, honestly, I didn't really even consider like that they could go from like a Super Bowl contender to literally a rebuild.
The worst they've been in forever.
Less than a year. Yeah. Which is crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
All right, DQ, number 2.
My number 2 is Josh Allen in the Buffalo Bills, basically because Josh Allen just got paid. The Bills were number 1 in the division last year, and they didn't get to what they were supposed to. And I have high hopes for them this year, so I already know who my number 1 is going to be. So,
well, Cam is gone, so they lighten up that pressure for him.
Oh yeah.
Fuckers.
Hell yeah. Jets ain't gonna win that many games. Miami sucks, in my opinion. I think their defense is okay. Yeah. Miami's trash.
Defense is good. Tua is the question. So
yeah.
Like Drew said, Tua is the question over there. But Kev, number 2.
My number 2, I hate to say, but it is Daniel Jones, and I think the Giants' entire offense.
I got through to him finally.
No,
Finally.
I had it down. Yo, it's literally Daniel Jones and the offense.
Because Cam tired of supporting their ass.
Hell yeah.
No, that's literally like the defense was so good last year as far as what the standard was supposed to be.
Surprisingly good.
Which was nowhere. And then we're watching like
they was ranked 10, like 9 to 10 overall.
Yo, so
defense. I'm not gonna lie, I thought they was gonna have one of the worst defenses in the league last year.
Yeah, they were like top 9, top 10 or some shit like that.
And we kept what's the name? Leonard Williams?
Yeah, big cat stand.
Thank
you for the extra
Jackson.
pick too by signing them. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Jackson.
Why? He's producing.
Yeah, that's fine. He ain't gonna get 10 sacks this year.
Okay, I'll remember that.
We'll see.
But yeah, it's the offense, man. Daniel Jones just got to do better. Like I feel like he's playing too reserved, and that mixed with fumbles, it's just. I'm not saying I want him to be out there on a School of Favre like type shit, but bro.
Nah, he ain't got it in him.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying is like the early part of Daniel Jones. This is what I've noticed in the last he's third year in the league now, maybe fourth year in the league.
This is about to be his third year.
This is about to be his third year. So in the beginning of the season, he fumbles a lot and throws a lot of interceptions, makes a lot of mistakes. Again, you give him credit for, okay, fine, dude, whatever. But then at the tail end of his first season, he started lighting it up. That's Danny Dimes is what you guys were calling. Oh my God, Danny Dimes. I'm like, okay, so he gave y'all the hope. So then going into the following season, you're like, yo, Daniel, he fixed it up, he cleaned it up, and then he does all the same mistakes he made in the first half of the second part of this, the first half of the first part of his season. And he did it again, and then he starts dropping dimes again, and then you're like, oh my God, Danny Dimes is back, baby. He gassed you up to lead you into this season, but again, like I'm glad that you're not buying into that shit, because if he has another fucking slow start, then
well, this is the season where we'll see if he keeps the nickname Danny Dimes. If he doesn't cut it, Danny Dimes is lost forever. But
Danny
that's what he gotta do. That's Danny Dimes.
Danny doo. But y'all heard my number 2, like John. I said Dak Prescott, but Cowboys organization. Dak coming off the injury, he got the bag. He's still
Jordans.
Now with Jordan, he getting money. He got to come out and show this year. Everybody they still got projected Cowboys to having a great season every year. So this is the year that they got to show and prove. CD is that fucking guy. Zeke is Zeke when he want to be. And
we're drafting next week.
Yeah. Gonna be lit.
Don't let CD fall to me. I am very high on CD.
What's his name?
CD Lamb. Do not let CD fall to me.
But again,
you guys let CD fall to me.
Who won last year? Who won last year?
Kamara.
Oh no, you won last year.
Yeah, I won last year.
Oh yeah, you did. He did.
Cam said AK won. AK.
I'm the Buffalo Bills in that league, man. Okay. Four straight championships, 4 straight losses. Buffalo Bills.
You got it, bro.
Can't wait to do it again. I want to make it fun.
We'll get into the number 1 Fab 5 NFL pressure. Drew, number 1.
I think we all have the same. I think.
No,
really?
John don't.
I think.
Nah, I don't think my number 1 is different. Well, my number 1 you heard already, because they've taken you to be number 3, which is Carson Wentz. Now, all I say is your best ability is availability. And for Carson Wentz, he hasn't done that.
Classic sports commentator guy.
You haven't done that yet. And for being on the coach, you got a new lease on life. You gotta prove it, bro. And you just gotta see. You got pressure on you. So that's my number 1, Carson.
That boy is smart. Y'all heard that? What'd you say? Say that again, Drew. Hold on. Let me hear Drew say that again. He said, what you say that again?
Best ability is...
Next one.
The best ability is availability? That's what you said?
We got a little Stephen A. Smith up in here.
Cat Daddy.
Yo, quick thing. I just got a notification. Ohtani just stole home plate against the Yankees.
Yo, this dude is fucking unbelievable.
How you still home plate though?
He stole home. I'm not watching the game, but he stole home.
I'm watching it. San Sanchez, like a pitch came in, Sanchez threw to second because somebody was trying to steal second, and Otani was on third and was coming home.
That's why you just that's why you just let the guy steal second. You don't do that.
The runners on first and third, you don't do anything.
Yeah, you don't do that. You just okay, you got second.
Yeah,
that's the fundamentals right there. Niggas on first and third.
Way to go, Gary.
Yeah.
It
was bad. I'm watching the game, so
a quick game from Fab Five. I just seen that. It shit made me laugh. Like still home, but
yeah, I'm just saying like it's weird that
I usually get still home.
The ball goes to home.
So like the ball just got to the glove of the second baseman, and Otani was more than halfway.
Already there. Like,
yeah, it was a close play. It was a close play at the base, but
yeah,
Otani got his arm under Gary's it was
another way you can still home is if you have a large lead.
Oh, thank God!
Know that the pitcher isn't gonna throw it.
I got another update. Jets released the 53-man roster, and Denzel Mims is still home team
while they're winding up pretty much.
Oh, gotcha. What'd you say, Ed?
I said
Denzel Mims is still on the Jets.
Denzel Mims is still on the Jets. Cuts came out today. Notes. It's official. James Morgan's gone. Josh Adams, Lawrence Cager, Vincent Smith. I did like him. Ryan Griffin is gone. After we fucked
Brian Griffin.
No, Ryan Griffin.
Oh.
Deshaun Phillips, who we signed in the offseason, Kyle Phillips, who we signed in the offseason. But whatever, it is what it is. Denzel still has a job. I'm cool.
You got your man jersey behind you. Johnny at number one.
At number one, should be everybody's number one. But I'm going with the New England Patriots at number one. And like the fact, I'm trying to say the fact that they dropped Cam solidified that the number one. Like at first I was contemplating like a 2-3 spot, but I was like, I put them at number one. Then I got the Cam news, so I had my list already written down before the Cam news came out. I had Pats at one. When the Cam news came out, I solidified it. The pressure's on. Rookie quarterback or not, Bill Belichick has to.
Nah, I think it's a rookie quarterback.
At best, an AFC title run with a rookie quarterback, and the chances of that happening.
That is lofty, John. Like really?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have them on my list at all until the Cam shit happened because they were juggling the QBs. But
they got a pass. As soon as Brady left, the pressure was on. The whole narrative, Bill, Brady, who was the more important piece?
Right.
Story's been created. I'll give you the first year without Brady. A lot of players, it was the COVID year, a lot of players didn't play. So they got that first year pass. But Brady wins the Super Bowl, pressure is on. There's no breaks or nothing.
Right.
And then,
I'm going to give you a little bit of pushback on that, John, because I think it'll roll into mine too. Yes and no. I mean, it has nothing to really do with mine. But I'm going to give you some pushback on that. Honestly, I think I've learned, I think if anyone knows more than me, it's Bills fans and Dolphins fans. Bill's always got a plan. Bill's always up to something. He's always doing something different. Obviously, Brady leaves. He signs Cam Newton, takes a chance on a former MVP. Half of his defense opts out. Cam gets COVID. They were in on some games, that one game against Seattle where Cam got knocked at the 1 or whatever it was. But it was still enough to get paid. That was a built-in excuse. Guess what? We're all out here playing checkers. Bill's out here playing chess. Look, if Mac Jones lights it up this season and the Patriots do well, Bill Belichick is a genius. He saw something in Mac Jones that no one else did. If Mac Jones does okay, a decent amount, they win 7, 8, potentially 9 games. Bill Belichick is still a genius. It's a rookie quarterback. I can't wait to see what they do next year. Bill's always got a fucking cop out. He's always got a scapegoat. He just demands the respect in the league to get him off of everything.
No, he's the man with the plan. He's always saying yes. But pressure's on. Brady won a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
If Brady got rid of Cam,
the pressure's not as much. But now he cut Cam Newton.
The way they cut him.
Before the season's gonna start, he cut Cam and he's going all in on the rookie. Hey, they
racist. I tell you, racist.
He's a first round pick. He's a rookie quarterback. First round pick. So eventually, the plan is to go all in on him. They went all in on him to start the season. So therefore, for me to see the Pats having a successful season,
Yeah.
Is to at least make it to the AFC title game. They don't make it.
Yeah.
It was a failure.
Yeah.
I get it, John. They definitely on my list too. But not number one. But I respect it. All right, Ed, at number one.
My number one, I just want to take a moment here to it really hasn't been brought up since my guy Marty McFly, but Parkinson's disease is a real disease. It causes you to shake. I'm pretty sure Drew's barber has that. I couldn't get through that seriously. Shout out to anyone with Parkinson's, honestly. Look, I feel bad about it. So if this episode comes back out and we get some pushback and people actually are in the comments,
back in your light, bro.
If you're actually in the comments, I will make a donation to Parkinson's disease. I just thought of that one on the fly.
Unlocked player right now.
Yo, Drew, you gotta move back into your light, bro. You look like a shadow.
No, God, niggas is foul.
Darkness is spreading.
Darknesses.
My number one. I don't know. I may or may not.
Nigga, Drew look like a leather coat right now and shit.
A Pele.
Drew, are you mad at me?
Aye.
Oh, he's silent now. I broke Drew. Yes, fucking finally. We haven't broken Drew in so many episodes. Thank God. Look at him in the corner over there.
Yo, Drew, I don't know where your neck start and your shoulder, yo. You very black right there. Yo, come over, Dad.
I think the opening clip should be the starting of my Fat Five. I think the opening clip should just be cut of pick 5, pick 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. I'm sorry, Drew. I'm sorry. Are you mad at me?
Eddie's number one.
Drew, the only reason why I did it is because you came after me. You made fun of my hairline too. Man. I'm insecure about my hairline too.
Get the fuck out.
That's why I grew my hair out.
My barber's back. I'm about to get fucking flexed again on Thursday.
Yo, you're number one.
My number one. It might come as a shock. I don't know. I thought it would be everybody's number one. I just said they went to 3 back-to-back AFC Championship games. They lost the offensive line. They have arguably. I mean, what do we just did the NFL top 10. In the top 15, who was there? Tyreek Hill. Fucking Travis Kelce, fucking Patrick Mahomes is the number one. Who's got more pressure than arguably the best team in the NFL?
Yeah, I don't think
they are at Super Bowl or bust. Always.
Yeah, I see that, but that's fine. But because I think because of the O-line issues, that's created a scapegoat for them,
which they fixed.
Oh yeah, allegedly, but it's still fixed. It's still not the most pressure.
My problem is that defense isn't good. It just isn't good.
It's all good. They got baby goat. It's all good.
But that defense is just not good.
But and again, you're right, John. But again, the pressure part of it, if he gets smacked again, it's gonna be like that fucking O-line. The baby goat did what he does.
Yeah, he made an acrobatic play.
Like, realistically, how many teams is gonna smack them? How Buccaneers did that?
There's a lot of good defense.
Looking around the league.
Yeah, there's a lot of good defense. So Patty Mahomes play against them, and it's like, yo, what?
The O-line wasn't there. That's what happened. Just like Dev said, the O-line wasn't there in the Super Bowl.
The O-line had one bad game.
That bad game happened in the Super Bowl.
But before that, they did because
Patrick Mahomes did
going crazy. Like, no.
Yeah, homie really won some games with a dislocated knee. I mean, I don't know how anyone does that. They still went to the fucking AFC Championship game with a dislocated knee.
Again, but like Ed said, again, you went to the AFC Championship 3 years in a row. You won. You got one.
They won the Super Bowl that year. You heard with the dislocated knee.
With the dislocated knee, yeah, never mind. Yeah, they won a Super Bowl.
If you keep going, you can't keep going and losing. That can't be the.
I mean, they won though.
They won one, but you can't keep going and losing.
This is that we haven't seen a team like this. We haven't seen a team like this since the Patriots. This is a dynastic team who could for the next. I mean, every year they're in it.
Yeah, but let's just see realistically how many times you go win the Super Bowl every year.
But Drew, if they get to the Super Bowl again, if they get to the Super Bowl again and lose,
They got Super Bowl twice. They only got Super Bowl twice.
But they went to 3 AFC Championship games. So
And
they would have to get to 4.
They would cheat out of 1. They would cheat out of 1.
Tom Brady snuffed them out. Tom Brady snuffed the Chiefs out 2 times.
We're talking about if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl again this year, we're talking about they had an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl 4 times and to only come away with 1 championship.
I mean, like in football, that's kind of fair. Not everybody.
I don't know, man. No team has ever gone to 4 straight championship games.
So that's not.
No team has ever done that, unless you're the New England Patriots.
The Bills
in that era. The Bills.
You become the new Bills.
But then what happened to the Bills? Because
you don't even become the Bills. You can't even say they're the Bills because they have a championship to show for it.
Like you can't become the Bills in the sense of you keep going. You got 1, but you went 5 times, won 1. You go again 6 times and win 1. I'm just saying that if the number becomes you keep going, but your wins is at a minimum.
If you become Andy Reid's career, Andy Reid went to at least 10 fucking AFC Championship games and never fucking went to 1 Super Bowl and then lost that Super Bowl. That Eagles team went to like 3, at least 5 NFC Championship games, and they only won 1 of them.
I just think it's too soon
and then they fucking
to be
lost.
putting them on the clock. Like
I'm just saying, I think you paid Patrick Mahomes a shitload. He's the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
You have the best offense in the history of the NFL.
Everybody is going to be paid. When the next contract out, that's going to be the next highest paid. You can't just be like,
Drew, no one's going to get paid more than Patrick Mahomes. 2 quarterbacks have been paid since he got paid. No quarterback's ever going to make
I understand what Ed's saying, but before it's all said and done, Pat Mahomes is going to retire with at least 4 championships.
I hope so. I hope you're right. I love Patrick Mahomes.
And again, nobody's saying that he's not going to do it. You just can't become the talented nigga that's always there and consistently losing. And and then again, y'all got the tight end, best tight end.
Best wide receiver, arguably.
Best top 5 receiver. Patty Mahomes, the GOAT, the new GOAT. You can't become these talented motherfuckers who gets there and keep taking L's. Keep taking L's, even if you got 1. You can't become that. That can't become the narrative. So I understand Eddie's position in regards to his number 1. DQ, number 1 NFL pressure.
You know, it was my number 1 was your number 2. My boy Dak Prescott, like you said, he got paid.
You putting pressure on your boy.
You got to. You got the Jordan Brand deal, so he has a lot to prove this season. Even though a little bit in my heart, like I wanted him to mess up a little bit just so he can make Jerry Jones fight shit for making him weak.
For that bag, yeah. DQ, will you cry if Dak wins a Super Bowl?
No.
You want to cry?
I barely.
Dad, all right, hold on. Let's go around the room. Dad, would you cry if the Vikings win a Super Bowl?
Yes.
I'd cry if the Mets win a championship.
Okay, all right, that's fair. I feel like you just really love Dak. I think you should just go all in. DQ, make your claim right now. Say you're a Cowboys fan.
I'm not going to do that.
Say it.
He ain't a Cowboys fan. He like Dak, and he like Jordan. Supporter. He like Jordan, and he like Dak.
If my nickname wasn't like Dak when I played baseball, I wouldn't like bro. Because people can't pronounce my name. So
I feel like you're a closet Cowboys fan. I think you just need to come out.
No.
He a Jordan Brand fan. That's what he is.
Drew, would you cry if the Ravens won a Super Bowl?
Nah.
No, he wouldn't.
Would you cry if the Jets won a Super Bowl?
No, he wouldn't.
Nah.
Wow, you're a real fucking bitch, bro.
What? Just because I don't cry if they win a championship. I'm not like that though. Like you say crying. Will you cry?
Hell yeah, I fucking ball my fucking eyes out. Are you kidding me?
I'm not crying like that. I wouldn't cry.
I would
jump for joy and say
what happened in Philadelphia where the guy ate horse shit off the ground and they were ripping canopies down when they finally won a Super Bowl?
I wouldn't do that.
That ain't shit compared to what I'm gonna do if the Jets ever win in my
life. Okay.
And going out shooting, but Kev, number 1.
My number 1 is the whole organization,
What?
except for one player. So still giving you a team, but except for one player.
Okay.
The whole Green Bay Packers organization has pressure on them, except for Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
Aaron Rodgers is going into this season knowing what he's capable of, what he can do, and his expectations are always what perfection.
I see
for
where
himself.
you're going, Kev.
But if he doesn't make it, he's like, I'm going to another team. I'm going to get paid anyway. So the players on that team,
y'all niggas is fucked.
Pressure for them that's under like contracts for the next few years that's not gonna get away. They're like, yo, we gotta help this man win. We need to win. In the front office, they just gonna be sucking up to this man all year, trying to do whatever the fuck possible. Try and hope he stays on for the next year.
You think Aaron Rodgers stays if they win?
Nope.
No. I think that's even.
You think regardless, Aaron's like,
I think regardless, I think they can go above and beyond for that man. That man's going to dip.
If they win a Super Bowl, he's like, I'm out.
They up. They win a chip.
Holy
they
shit.
out.
That'd
Him and Devontae getting paid somewhere else together. And everybody else is just going to be.
Fuck you, niggas.
Everybody else is just going to be happy that they was a part of it.
Oh shit.
Player wise,
that's interesting. I like that. I hope that happens.
And again,
Fuck it. Green Bay Packers are winning the Super Bowl.
For the same reasons that Kev just said, my number one pressure is the Packers GM, they front office. Because after this season, Aaron is like, look, fuck y'all. Eat dick. I'm gone. Like, so
instead of doing this, he gonna do this.
No, word is eat my dick. Everybody else on the team, Devontae is gonna dip with him. The other players is like, yo, let's see if we can let's see if we can follow. Everybody that O-line that love him, all them niggas is dipping. They are trying to win now and get the fuck out of Green Bay. That team is gonna blow up after the season. So that front office is doomed.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders. I'm looking around the league. Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders and Devontae Adams. That sounds good. I like that.
I told you when Aaron Rodgers is going to go.
Aaron Rodgers and Devontae to the Seahawks. I like that.
Wait, you going to San Francisco?
Aaron Rodgers, no, because Trey Lance is there. I would imagine that no. But I'm just, throwing out hypotheticals here. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams with the Saints. I don't like that. Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams to the Atlanta Falcons.
Listen, if they go to the Saints or the Falcons and they play in a dome, it's quiet for the league.
That's what I'm saying. Aaron Rodgers. Ooh, wait a minute. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams to the Vikings.
I told you. Favre, Vikings.
No, he ain't going to the fucking Giants.
Bad man.
Y'all gonna end up with Russell Wilson. You guys are gonna end up with Russell Wilson. I'm telling you. I promise you. You're gonna end up with Russell Wilson. I'm telling you.
I don't even think Russell Wilson going to even come in.
Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams in Pittsburgh.
Nah. Man, wherever Aaron going, he's either going somewhere warm or don't.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams in Philly.
Again, wherever Aaron go is going to be either warm or a dome.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, Miami might be. Nah.
Miami, maybe. Oh, that
was dome.
You know who got a dome? Got a dome?
With the
Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings. Atlanta does too. Hotlanta.
Oh,
the
Saints.
Saints.
They go to the Colts.
And then they can chop. They gonna look. He gonna chop Green Bay up. Like he going to the Vikings, bro.
How about
chop them up all year?
Antonio Brown, Tom Brady retire.
Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Dalvin Cook, Aaron Rodgers.
Dirty. I don't want any part of that. Aaron Jones just says, fuck it, I'm coming too. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Dalvin.
Oh, no.
Both of them back there.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Thielen, Jefferson, fucking Devontae.
I don't like that at all.
They're going to cook Green Bay all fucking season. But that is our 5-5 NFL pressure. Great list, guys. Even DQ with his list. DQ be knowing what he be talking about. DQ say he don't be watching football.
I don't watch football often, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
He know what he's talking about.
I'm not like Drew and some shit.
All right, so
DQ, I'll give you my red zone if you watch. No, Drew, I'm not giving you my red zone. DQ, I will give you my red zone.
What the hell they ask you for your red zone?
Before they get to screaming, let's move on from 5-5. We're gonna move to a new segment called Fantasy Sports, where I give you guys fantasy sports scenarios, and you just give me your answer of how you see it going or what you would do in this position. All right, easy. It's very easy, man. So first up in fantasy sports, we got goal for goal. It's easy. Dream team versus the redeem team. Who you got? Drew, kick us off. Dream team, redeem team.
That's fucking hard.
I thought it was easy.
Yeah. Everybody wants to say cliche dream. Like everybody does.
Knowing these niggas, I don't think people gonna say that.
I like redeem team, bro. I like the redeem.
Johnny got the redeem team as well. Johnny, who you got?
That's a fact.
I know these niggas, man. Eddie. Dream team,
I needed to just make sure who the like secondary players were on the redeem team, but it's the redeem.
Redeem team is fire.
Yeah, the redeem team.
Okay, cool. I know. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, nobody's saying cliche.
I didn't realize Booze was there. That's fucking and that's prime Booze.
Yeah, all them niggas prime.
Yeah.
DQ.
You got Chauncey, you got CP.
The only good part about the 92 Olympics is just these. Sorry.
You tripping.
It's just these.
The Olympic six is fire though, but
it's just these. But I gotta go redeem team
because Olympic seven is
besides that, like if you think about it, you got
kind of fire.
There's a few outliers on that team that make you pick the redeem team because the dream team aren't all in their prime at that time.
Right.
So you got Magic, who was in his prime. You got Bird, who's about to retire.
Yeah, Larry was about to retire.
Yeah, that's true.
I gotta go redeem team. You got Melo, Kobe, LeBron, CP3, Prime Carlos Boozer. Like
you got Tayshaun Prince.
On top of that, these niggas had Christian Laettner for no reason. Like really.
Yeah, I don't know why Christian Laettner was on that team.
Also had D-Wade in his prime too.
When D-Wade shaved his head because he was watching Michael Jordan tapes that night before and bust the ass, that was so memorable a moment.
D-Wade, ain't Dwight Howard on that team too?
Yeah, Dwight Howard was on the team. Yeah.
Dwight played in 2012.
In 28. And he played redeem team too.
You know.
He played redeem team.
Pre his escapades.
Yeah, he is. Check it out, John.
Dwight the booty bandit, but Kev,
redeem team. Stupid shit. Let's go.
And again, always do that. DQ said, and again, I think the 90s is the best era of basketball, but again, these guys wasn't in their prime. Redeem team was the fucking top echelon guys, and again, they had Christian Laettner.
Dwight was on the redeem.
Yeah, I knew Dwight was on that.
Okay, so here's the entire roster of the redeem.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, only people who weren't in their prime were Jason Kidd,
Michael Redd.
We're talking about Carmelo Anthony, Tayshaun Prince, Chris Paul, Chris Bosh, Dwight Howard, Kobe, D-Wade, D. Wills, prime D. Wills.
Right, word, D. Will.
LeBron, Jason Kidd, and Michael Redd, who was the
prime waves too on D. Wills.
Now Michael Redd was it. Michael
Redd was on the team that
he was only good in Utah.
He was personally asked by Coach K to be on the team because he was so professional for the edge. But
again, redeem team.
And here's the ages of them. Okay, so Carmelo was 24. Carmelo was 24. Tayshaun Prince was 28. Chris Paul was 23. Chris Bosh 24. Dwight Howard 22. Kobe 29. D-Wade 26. Michael Redd 28. D. Wills 24. LeBron 23. J. Kidd 35. And Carlos Boozer 26.
Yeah, they were
on some young bucks.
Other than Kidd, they were in their prime. But let's go for gold. Next up, we got Save the Day. Now, your team, whatever team you represent, is currently up 1 point. This is a baseball reference.
Okay.
So they're up 1. What do you call it? 1.
A go-ahead run?
1 run. All right.
We're ahead 1 run. Okay.
You're ahead 1 run. You're playing against Slam Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Bases are loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Tatis is up at bat.
Okay.
What relief pitcher do you want to save the day? Kev, today, current relief pitcher to save the day.
Fuck. Come on, fucking familiar, yo.
Right now, currently, I guess that's tough because there's not really a lot of good choices for me to throw out there in that scenario. I would just say Loizaga, I guess. I'm not putting Chad Green out there.
Nah, he's trash.
Britton doesn't want to be out there. Yeah. I'm gonna just throw Loizaga out there.
Gotcha. All right, DQ. Who's saving the day? Any relief pitcher in the MLB. It don't have to be from your team.
Or MLB.
Anybody.
Okay.
Yes, anybody.
If this is playoffs, I'm throwing a starter out there.
Yeah, facts. I was gonna say. I was like, is this the playoffs? I was like, did Corey Kluber go? Can I throw him out there?
Word.
I didn't say playoff. It just you need this win. It's definitely a game you need.
And any pitcher.
Got my pick.
DQ.
For 2021, any pitcher pretty much.
Any relief pitcher.
You know what? I'm a take a risk. Even though I know he won't fuck up, I'm still gonna pick Journey Familiar. See what he gonna do.
Oh my God.
He about to send that shit. Tatis about to send that shit. All right, Ed. Who's saving the day?
I want to throw a lefty against them just to kind of throw him off. I'd put Peralta out on him, I guess. Again, this is not the playoffs. I can't put a starter out there. I'll put Peralta on.
All right, John.
I'm going with my guy Chapman. And Chapman we trust.
You're bugging.
Hey, Chapman, I
Chapman,
do not trust.
Chapman a fucking bum.
And Chapman we trust. I'm going with Chapman.
Bum, nigga. Fuck out of here.
It's cool. He fucking up. You know, he's a little banged up, but when it's
I'm saying I'm assuming the scenario is today. Also, the other part, Dev, we have 2 outs, right?
Yeah, y'all got
2 outs, bases
loaded. Right, exactly.
All right, cool. Yeah, all
yeah,
right, cool.
You just
I'll throw the lefty just to get a ground ball.
Yeah.
Give me Chapman.
All right, Drew.
Chapman scares me right
now. Why you pick me?
Bro, because you're the last person. And I picked you last because I know this ain't your sport. That's why I waited and went around.
Nah, Drew said, "Why did you pick me?"
You don't know what about
who's your baseball team?
Nah, if you said all time, like if you said all time,
I didn't say all time because I knew y'all was saying that. That's why I knew y'all would say that.
I'm just saying.
That's why I knew what they were going to say, the Yankees fans. So that's why I made sure to make.
Well, that could have been like all time, but you can't pick a Yankees pitcher. Then it would have been a little tough.
Trevor Hoffman. Prime Sergio.
Go ahead.
I'll probably go with a prime K-Rod.
Do you have an answer?
Oh, K-Rod. K-Rod was nice.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Nah.
All right, we're gonna leave Drew alone on this one. I have one.
You really
keep it at home, keep it on the south side.
Outside?
Because I play the show all the time and he never disappoints me. I'm going with Liam Hendricks to
that's a great pick.
For me. That's a great relief pitcher. So that's gonna be my closer. All right, next up, we got the Marshawn Miss. All right. Now, your team is in the red zone. Whatever team you choose. All right. Mm-hmm. You need a touchdown for the win. You got 4 downs. Which current running back are you giving the ball to? Drew, kick us off.
Any team or your team?
Any running back on your team. Whatever team you want to put out there, what running back?
Any team.
Any team?
Any team.
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. Give me King Henry, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why this is a conversation.
King Henry, bro.
All right, Johnny.
Give me Saquon Barkley.
All right, Eddie.
Just because I feel like his name will come up a lot. I won't say Derrick Henry. So I'll say Christian McCaffrey.
Good pick. All right.
Who said that?
Derrick Henry.
McCaffrey.
He said CMC. All right.
I just wanted to be different. I didn't think John was going to pick Saquon.
I'm going with Devin Singletary.
Who?
Devin Singletary?
Boy.
He's not even the starter.
Well,
Zach Moss is the starter now.
Harry says he is.
I should put your ass on the bench.
I'm joking. Give me a second.
You're not joking. You were dead serious.
Nah, you dead ass because that's the one running back you know. All right, Cam. Who you got?
Saquon Barkley.
Y'all niggas.
Yeah.
I'm going with Zeke.
In the red zone, Saquon getting that. Y'all crazy. He get hurt. Yeah. That's what happened.
We playing that game scenario. Yeah, he could get.
All right, so ready? Okay, hold on. Dev, can I fix this real quick?
Okay, but I'm gonna say AK.
Okay, AK. I was hoping somebody would.
Knew that was coming.
Can I say something real quick? Johnny, Kev, y'all have the first pick in the fantasy draft. Who you taking?
Saquon.
Who you taking?
I ain't letting nobody know my picks.
Hey, who you taking?
It
don't matter, John. In the whole league, there's only 4 of us that actually play in the league. There are 3 other guys that could pick ahead of us. You could tell me who you're gonna take. If you have the first overall pick, the first pick of the draft, who you taking?
I'm taking these.
Taking Christian McCaffrey. Don't front, John. Don't front, John. You're taking McCaffrey.
I'm not taking, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He'll be the 4th running back I'll pick. I got 3 running backs I'll take before CMC.
If Saquon Barkley is in that conversation to be over CMC, I can't wait. Man, I love playing with you guys because you guys do not play fantasy. Johnny, can we just be honest about something? John, early in this league, Johnny was so good, but Johnny just can't remove his fandom. Johnny's
gonna take Saquon before CMC.
Both of them will never even last by the second round to the second round.
All right.
No, he's just saying in his rankings he has. Yeah. Drew, come on, bro.
But again, AK is my bag there. I'm going.
Can I tell you where I have? I'm gonna tell you because I actually wrote it down somewhere. Hold on.
Last up, we got the buzzer beater. Right, you're down 2 points. Team needs a 3 to win. Which player not named Steph Curry are you taking today to make that shot, Kev?
That was easy.
That's dumb, bro. You just said his name.
Not Steph Curry.
He said you can't pick Steph Curry.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
Take that shot.
Right. Gotcha. All right, DQ.
Picking Dame Dollar.
Money time, Dame time. Johnny.
Kevin, who did you pick?
Kevin Durant.
Okay, D. I'm going with Klay Thompson.
I knew you was gonna pick that, John.
Klay.
Yeah. The second best in the league.
All right.
John, I got 6 running backs ahead of Saquon.
Dollar.
That's tough.
I just don't trust the offensive line, John.
Eddie.
I hate to agree with Jagged Edge over there. But, I still got it.
He said, "Let's get married, Drew." Meet me at the altar with your white dress. We ain't getting younger, so we gotta do it. All right, but again, other than his big ass feet, I don't trust nobody to take no shot for me other than the Durantula.
KD.
Kevin
Durant.
He's an assassin, bro.
Because nobody can't do nothing for KD. You can't. There's nothing that you can do.
Bro,
to stop
he's
KD.
literally an assassin, bro.
So, he used to call him an alien. Kev used to think Kevin Durant had an extra bone in his elbow.
Nah, he does, bro. His wingspan is fucking nuts, bro.
He got another forearm.
Yeah, he thought it was something that would just pop out and help him.
Like it's like an extension. It's like an extendo. Like
it's like a retractable bone and shit. Like
yo, shit look crazy. Y'all look at it. I'm telling y'all next time.
All right, but that is fantasy sports. We're gonna get into the last segment when you hear this bold prediction. Now, how did it go last week? Kev hit on his, Eddie hit on his, I hit on mine.
Lucky.
Yeah, you got lucky. DQ didn't hit.
No,
Kev
I got lucky.
Eddie got lucky with the tie, so he didn't lose.
I'm gonna be bold because of the team.
Technically, mine was an educated guess.
Educated guess, and he got it right. Very educated. DQ was wrong. Johnny was wrong.
Yeah. Yankees on a losing streak now.
Drew was wrong. I got my shit right. So let's go with our bold predictions. When you hear this, Kev, kick us off.
When you hear this, the Yankees will have won 6 consecutive games.
Damn.
6 consecutive games.
6 consecutive games?
By next Tuesday. All right, we gonna see. Drew, when you hear this.
Damn. It's gonna be really bold considering the team. I think the team is kind of in shambles right now. So I might even lose my bold pick. But I am gonna pick this shit anyway. Yo, we showing love to the Mets. They going against the Washington. I want
Washington.
This ain't the football team. They got to keep their names.
No, Washington.
Yeah, that's the only national Washington team.
The Washington.
Washington is is Washington some
Nationals.
There we go. They go from Friday to Monday. They go to sweep Nationals. Yeah.
5 games. Wow.
No. It's 4. It's Friday. Friday. No, it's
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This doubleheader. No, it's a doubleheader on Saturday. It's 5.
Okay.
5. Okay, so sweep. Mets sweep the Nationals. All right, John. When you hear this,
I was gonna pick the Mets for my bold prediction, but I'm gonna go different. Let's see.
I need to break the fucking Dodgers.
By next week, Ohtani will hit a walk-off home run.
Okay, walk-off for Ohtani. Shohei. All right, Ed.
I won't say by Thursday when this episode comes out, but I will say before we continue recording, I'm gonna do a little Johnny. But Joe Douglas and the New York Jets are not done making roster moves. The Jets will trade for another big name player. So if it's some random fucking, we get like the third option, and if we trade for, what we're doing, fantasy stuff. No, I'm not trying to be too much. If we trade for if we trade for a kicker, let's just be honest. If we trade for a kicker, doesn't matter. I'm not going to count that. But if we trade for like a big name like linebacker, or if we trade for like a big name corner, or we trade for a big name receiver, I don't think we need a receiver, but I think more. All right, so I'll make it even better.
Break it down to a sentence.
In a sentence, Joe Douglas isn't done. The Jets will trade for a defensive back, whether it's a safety or a corner.
You're saying Jets signed Cam Newton?
Defensive back?
Cam Newton
is not a defensive back.
The Jets signed Cam Newton. Would you count that as a move as for your bold prediction?
No. I said defensive back. We wouldn't. I said trade. I didn't say sign. Trade.
Oh, but it's still a big move.
I mean, why would we sign Cam? We have Zach Wilson.
Knows?
We're good.
Why people do what they do? Who knows?
Joe Douglas isn't done, period. Jets will sign for a defensive back, semicolon, whether it's a so-and-so, period.
No. It's defensive back. I said defensive back. We need some secondary help.
Superstar level defensive back.
Yeah.
Okay. DQ.
I'm not sure if they're gonna wear them, but the next time the Mets wear their black jerseys, they're gonna.
Bruh.
Okay, hold on. Let me check real quick. Let me check the calendar real quick. If it's not, I'll change the.
How the fuck you gonna know if they wear their jersey or not?
It's a jersey calendar. That's why.
Okay, so get that. I'm gonna go. You get that while I say mine. All right. Next, when you hear this, Grambling State University will beat Tennessee State.
Oh, we're talking college.
By 21 points in the Black College Football Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And taking place this Sunday, because y'all don't be watching, y'all don't be caring about black sports on the NFL Network. This Sunday, when this episode airs, Grambling State, Tennessee State, Black College Hall of Fame game. Yeah, at fucking whatever time. You look at it on your local cable provider. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. They don't wear the black jerseys again until the Subway Series. So instead of that, I'm gonna say the Mets win 2 games by double digits.
Mets win 2 games by double digits in this.
Ooh, I like that.
In this next couple of days. I like that.
They win their next 2 games by double digits.
No, they're gonna win 2 games by by next week. Out of those 7 games they played, they're gonna win 2.
Win 2 games.
So you saying next? So the games that are September 10th, 11th, and 12th is the next time where they black jerseys?
No, that's on the 10th.
Something.
Got you. Good shit, DQ. And that is our fucking episode. All right. We are done. Episode 20, overall 70 for the season. Season 2. This shit went on forever, and I'm gonna regret editing it tomorrow. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for just being here with us every week. Nothing but belly. DQ, hit them sit-ups, bro. You look a little plump up there right now. But yo, thank you guys for listening, watching, liking. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Eddie was on the Dykeman podcast. Make sure you check him out when that drop on the Dykeman pod.
That girl on the podcast that day.
Check out Dykeman. Eddie's there. We're gonna cross over. We're gonna do more work with Dykeman. We're gonna do more work, period. Eddie's here, Drew's here, DQ's here, Cav's here, Johnny's here, I'm here, and like always, Ed.
We out.
Love, you claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself to forget it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice game on there, ice. And my ice game's been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch. But I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night. Stand clear, hands in the air, I know my rights. This for the people who say yeah.